Hello, everyone. Can anyone hear me? Can you guys hear me? Welcome in, everybody. Can you guys hear me? Testing 1, 2, 3. I hope this mic is on. I speak. Can you guys hear music? That's the question. Can you guys hear some pretty loud music? Yes. No music. No music? Oh, son of a biscuit. We had no music this entire time? Are you kidding me? You guys were in the... How about now? Can you guys hear that? Can you guys hear that now? No music. How about now? Can you guys hear that? Just the music in your head? You guys have been sitting in silence this entire time. Also, very muffled voice? Really? Testing. 1, 2. Oh, I sound fine. All right. You sound good. Perfect. But you guys can't hear music. No. Okay. It doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter anymore because we are switching over. All right. What is going on? Why am I still hearing this? I am still hearing all of the things here, chat. Give me a quick second. Now it's gone. There was music for like 3 seconds. All right, cool. Good to know. Good to know that there was like music for like 3 seconds, chat. It's not a stream if shit ain't working. All right. It was a teaser. It's just a little taste, chat. Just a little taste. All right, chat. 1 second here. 1 second. All right, chat. Hold on a second, chat. All right. Give me 1 second, chat. Can you guys hear that? Let me know if you guys hear that. Yes. Okay, good. Good. How about that? Can you guys hear that? Just make sure. We gotta test all the hears. We gotta test everything, Chad. We gotta test everything. On the loud. Good. I'm glad everything's loud in your ears. Chat. All right. Anyways, ladies and gents, welcome in to a beautiful stream tonight. Yes, my good sir. Welcome into a beautiful stream tonight. I'm super excited to be here with all of you guys as I'm not glad it makes it hard to hear you. Well, look, sometimes you just need to like open up your ears, you know, make sure that y'all make sure all of you guys can't hear me. You know, that's what we're gonna do around here. But I hope you guys are all doing well tonight. Thank you guys so much again. For those who are coming in tonight, we are going to be playing The Walking Dead. The Walking Dead universe, brought to you by Free League. Thank you so much again, Free League, for giving us the opportunity to play The Walking Dead universe with all of you guys here tonight. And I'm excited for all of you to be here. And not only you guys, but also our special guests. So we have special guests tonight, which I'm super excited about. You know, I'm super excited about all of the special guests that are here tonight. You guys are going to be able to not only play with us here tonight, but also mess with their games in such a positive way. And if you haven't done so already, take a look at what's going to be posted inside chat. Chat's going to tell you how you can help out with all of the things. All right, so if you want to help out your favorite character, if you help out your favorite person in chat, or you can hinder them just a little bit. But there is a way to do all of that tonight. Now, for all of you guys that are in here in chat, if we reach $300 tonight, I am going to be giving away a free leather jacket to one lucky person in this stream. So that means you guys are gonna get this lucky leather jacket that will be sent to you via. You have to be in the States though, because overseas they get expensive, and I can't really send anything overseas. All right, so we are going to be. I just now noticed the bat. You mean this bad boy right here, chat? You mean this bad boy? Oh, we're ready for tonight. There's a lot of things that I will say, and I will make sure that you guys understand. But before we do that, I'm going to make sure that you guys understand one thing here real quick. All right, so we're gonna play something for the next 30 seconds or so. I will get quiet, but you guys are going to see a special screen that comes up, because I need you guys to understand the severity of tonight. Tonight, there's going to be a lot of things that we're going to talk about here on the TTRPG. We're going to be role-playing, and for the safety of our actors and performers, they do have safety tools that they're able to reach out if things get a little bit too intense. But I want to make sure that for the viewers who are used to seeing me play, they're used to seeing me play like Zelda and all of the things here. I want you guys to make sure that you guys read this. And thank you guys so much for all of the subs and gifted subs and bits and stuff. I really do appreciate it. But this is going to be for everybody. So you will see me go away for about 30 seconds and we'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. So, like I said, viewer discretion is advised, as we are going to be talking about a lot of intense stuff in this game. We are not holding back. This game, for those who have never seen The Walking Dead is pretty intense. It's a very intense game. So I'm really excited to share this opportunity with all of you guys. And for those who are coming in for the very first time, you're going to see that there's some closed captioning down below of all the things that are being said. I know there's a lot of things being said between all of us right now, but you guys are going to be able to see all of that in the next scene over here, and I will introduce everybody. But thank you guys so much. A-Lig, thank you so much for the raid of 9 viewers. Welcome in. I hope that you're doing well. Tonight we are playing a TTRPG called The Walking Dead Universe. We are going to be playing it with some amazing characters here. So thank you so much for thinking of us and coming in with that amazing raid. But we're going to go ahead and get this started because our one, we're on a time crunch, and 2, I want to make sure that our players are ready to rock and roll. So as we get ready to rock and roll here, we're going to go ahead and introduce our friends that are playing with us. So stay tuned. Again, you guys are going to see that pre-roll, and that's going to be just a content warning again, because I want to make sure everybody understands the severity of what we're going to be listening to tonight. So thank you so much again, A-Lig, for bringing your community. I really do appreciate it. All right, guys, so we are now ready to rock and roll. Look at our amazing, beautiful cast members down here. Yes, I'm super excited. They're gonna go ahead and introduce themselves, where you can find them, who they are, and what character they're gonna be playing tonight. So please take it away. Whoever wants to take it. Rock, paper, scissors is your choice. Or if you want, I can pick the first person. It's up to you guys. Hold on.
Hold on.
There we go.
Hello.
Can you guys hear them first and foremost before she goes into her whole spiel and nobody hears the word she says? We don't make sure that everybody can hear you now. All right, there you go.
Hello, everybody. I'm LB Hackemup. You can find me at LB Hackemup on all of my socials, except for the Twitch and the YouTube channel, where we are Hack Recklessly. I stream a lot, so if you want to know what I'm doing, check out my all my stuff for live updates. We stream TTRPGs, horror games, and all that fun stuff. I stream with Ren, who is that way. No, that way this time. That way.
Well, that
yes.
way. No, you were right the first time.
Yeah. She's usually over here for me, so I don't. This is weird. But yeah, that's me. That's where you can find all my stuff.
Awesome. Next person.
I'll go, since we're part of the same thing. Hi, I'm Ren Reckless. You can find me at Ren Reckless on most things, except for the YouTube and the Twitch, where it is Hack Recklessly. And I mean, she just said everything that we do, so I don't think I need to re-say it, but that's where you can find me. Woo! Woo!
Good, Ryan.
Oh, I am Run DMG. I make memes on pretty much every single platform that exists. Do a lot of stuff on TikTok, do a lot of stuff on Instagram. Also running a charity drive right now, all January long, raising money for Doctors Without Borders. There's more, there might be information somewhere about it here. But yeah, we're up to, I'm going to open it up real quick. We're up to 11. We're over 10,000. Nice. We're $11,535 so far. We're doing the whole month of January. We're a little ways over halfway, and we have raised way more than I thought we would. So
yes.
If you, and there's also just a ton of amazing awards on there. We have tabletop RPGs. We have like 3D printed dice towers. We have free run, like professionally GM'd games. We have gift cards to start playing dot games. A bunch of stuff on there.
Yes, and if we're gonna do a separate giveaway, it's not a part of his stuff, but if we reach $300 tonight, I am giving away a free leather jacket, which is the same leather jacket that Negan wore in The Walking Dead.
Well, like
is it
the
one
same
you're currently
brand,
wearing?
It is the
or
one
like the same one.
It's literally almost exactly the same. It's like just a little tiny difference.
I was gonna say $300 sounds low if it's like
it's a $300.
I was gonna say.
$300,
Also, there's
right?
no way he didn't walk off that set and keep that jacket.
Oh, he definitely walked off that set and kept the jacket. Absolutely, 100%.
Hi, everybody. I'm Cujo of Cujo Plays Games. Follow me on all socials at Cujo Plays Games. That is where I am on the Twitch and the YouTube. Also follow at Crit Hit Chronicles, a new TTRPG show on Saturdays throughout the year. That is where my TTRPG stuff is. But yeah, you'll find me on TikTok, on Instagram, on the Twitter, and the Facebook, if for whatever reason, if you want to find me on there, I guess.
Yes,
yeah.
all of the things. Awesome. Well, guys, I am super excited and very blessed. We're going to be raising money tonight for the charity and on next week. Next week, we're going to be also raising money for charity. So we got a couple things that we're going to be taking care of. As I mentioned before, we do have safety tools for the safety of our actors and performers tonight. So if anything gets a little bit too intense, they're able to go ahead and notify me, so that it's important for them to know that their safety is my priority. There are a lot of topics that we're going to be talking about tonight that is a little bit intense for a lot of those viewers that are not of age or old enough to understand. So if you have little ones that are watching tonight, please make sure that they are accompanied by you and you are okay with gore and everything else that was shown before. So are you guys ready? Are my players ready tonight?
So ready.
Oh, we are so ready. I am so ready as well, and I will say that I am anxious and excited. I mean, I got all of the nerves going on right now. So we're gonna go ahead and pause this music that you guys hear right now, and we're gonna get straight into this story. So, all right. I just want to make sure my team is telling me they need to raise my mic a little bit more. Is that better, team? Sounds a little better.
Tim, does it work, Tim?
A little better. Hold on.
Let me sneak.
Is
I
that
just sneak in
better?
a little giggle every now and then to keep us.
You gotta keep it
You gotta
light.
keep
you
it
gotta
light.
keep
it-
You gotta keep it light as much as possible. Absolutely, 100%. Is that better? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
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 Okay. All right, chat. So we're gonna go ahead and get rid of this logo here real quick and bring up what my players are seeing. Awesome. Okay, so team says the sounds are a lot better, which is great. All right. For those that are my players, you should be able to hear this. And chat, please let me know that you hear the music that is currently playing as well in a couple seconds.
Oh, okay.
I was like, hmm.
Come on. They disappeared? Yes, I know they disappeared. 1 second, chat. They are here. They have reappeared.
We're here.
There we go. All right. You guys should hear the music. You hear it?
Here's some music, yeah.
Awesome. Chat, you guys hear the music? Wait. There it is. Yep. Okay, awesome. All right. All right, players, here we go. We're going to go ahead and start it off. What do you mean no music? Oh, man, there's a lot of people that sing no music. All right.
Come on, Chad. Come on.
You got it? You got it? All right, cool. All right, here we go. So we're going to go ahead and start off where the camera starts out in an aerial sky view, what seems like forest in a cold fall night in a mountainous region of Virginia. The camera then zooms in on a settlement towards a garage, and then you hear what sounds like a whisper in a nervous voice saying, "Hurry up, better get out of here." Then you hear some keys jingle and the sound of an ignition starting. Two car door slams, and then tires seem to grab what feels like gravel and dirt on the floor, and the truck takes off. The camera follows the truck into the distance, and now all you see are the sounds of someone, or excuse me, now you see are red taillights of a truck as they turn blurry. Then the camera pans back to the garage, and all you can hear is if someone was like choking on water. And then moments later, a scream of pain. And then the camera fades to black. As the camera comes back from the fade, you hear muffles and things start to get a little clearer as the camera gets closer, and you hear a gentleman talking, saying, "They took weeks full of food and rations and some gas and car. How are we going to go survive now with all that food gone?" You hear another woman say, "You know what's out there? We can't just go after them. There are walkers. God only knows what else." Then the camera turns to the second command, gentleman named Gordon. Gordon, describe yourself.
Gordon, I want you to just close your eyes for a moment. I want you to imagine Ted Cruz. And I know that could be traumatic. I'm sorry, but we had the content warning for. Imagine Ted Cruz, but imagine he was 1, attractive, 2, had an actual jawline, 3, had gray hair, and 4, tall. And that's what you get with Gordon Jordan. He is, even in the apocalypse, still like he's wearing his best like Armani rags basically at this point, with like a tie and everything. He's holding on to what little bit of station he had in the previous world as hard as he can. So he's got, these he's wearing as white of a shirt as you've probably seen in a long time. He's got a nice thick red tie, even though mine's very skinny. Wearing kind of dress pants that are all torn up. He's got like a bunch of like belts and holsters on him all over the place. He looks like a very interesting mix of individuals.
All right. So, Gordon, you turn to your left, and you see this 5'5" kind of farmer's daughter with red hair, thick Southern accent, and you could tell that this lady really isn't afraid to get her hands dirty. And she asks you, "You got the group ready from last night? The ones that I woke you up in the middle of the night for. You know, those people, they took a lot of rations and foods. We need to get them back."
Of course, I have went out of my way. I've got the very best the camp has to offer, and we will strike with great fury at the offenders of this trespass.
Yeah, that's good to hear, dear. That's good to hear. You know, bless your heart. But people are a resource, you know, and it's us versus the dead out there, and the dead outnumber us. So we need all the help we can get. So we're gonna go ahead and take a little flashback journey to last night. So last night, Gordon, it is probably 2 a.m. in the morning. This is kind of a memory. And all of a sudden you hear the door slam. Okay.
Gun from under the pillow. There's guns everywhere in his room, even though they may not work.
So you hear the door swing open, loud as heck, and 3 people stand in your room. What do you do?
Start blasting.
Wow! What you doing there, Sonny? It's us. It's Melissa, John, and Jacob. What the hell is wrong with you, Sonny?
My apologies. It's late at night. You are in my room. The right to bear arms, so and so, such and forth.
Dude, where the hell are these people who are supposed to be on watch tonight?
What? Who people? Who, I'm not in charge of on watch. I don't know. What do you mean?
Definitely
Am
are
I in charge?
You definitely are in charge of watch. And you go ahead and look at the piece of paper, and it writes on that piece of paper. You see 2 names, Matthew and Rebecca.
Oh, I guess I am in charge of that. Matthew and Rebecca. Are they off their posts?
They are nowhere to be found, honey. They took the food, supplies, and medicine and our truck along with 2 weeks of gas.
Oh, so not only were they not on post, they absconded with our resources. Interesting.
Yeah.
Did they
Get
leave
your
any...
shit together, Gordon. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Wait, how am I? No, excuse me.
You need to make sure that this is your group, okay, honey? This is your group. You brought these people here.
I like to think we're all part of the same group. If I'm
No.
We're all here. We're all in it together.
No, screw that, honey. This is my group and your group. I brought you in here. You better make sure that you got your people in line. Who the hell do you think taking our supplies and they left us? They left us here to die with no food. We barely have food enough for the 50 people that we have here.
Well, I mean, I just want to say I want to distance myself from you saying it's my group. Again, it's our group. Rebecca and them, they were part of our group. So I just want to, put some distance between myself and that. But I will get on this because I am a team player.
You better, because if not, this is your ass and you're going to be out there in the streets with everybody else, all right? So get your shit together and get that group together because we need a group of people to go find them because that shit is over 2 weeks worth of food. 2 weeks.
I know just the team.
And as he says that, it fades back to black and goes right into the present again. And the group of people are now surrounding you guys. And go ahead and describe yourselves, LB, Cujo, and Ren.
Okay. Stacy is about 5'6", 5'7". She has curly brown red hair that's been pulled back. She's tanned, has a scar on her right shoulder. She's very meagerly dressed, just a tank top and a flannel pullover. She's got like jeans on, her arms are crossed. She's standing next to another gentleman who will be described shortly, and she's kind of not leaning into him physically, but like towards him and looking at the situation at hand.
Standing close to Stacy is Simon Haller. More of a lanky gentleman. He's got short, dirty blonde hair. He clearly just sort of threw on whatever clothes he had available, which in this case is a white button down and a red hoodie. He's a little pensive, a little tense. He doesn't look like he slept too well the night before. But he stands next to Stacy.
Okay. And sitting or standing a little bit outside of the group, not really wanting to be a part of it, watching on the outside, is Svetlana, a 5'7" tall, skinny woman with wild blonde hair and cargo pants on with just like a black long sleeve shirt, just kind of looking around like this could interest her less sort of situation.
Awesome. So as the group huddles around, we're going to assume that you guys have already gotten information from Gordon, and I already messed up. I said I was going to do it. All right, Gordon's already giving you guys the information on what you guys need to do, and you all are going to be heading out as a group into the wilderness and try to track them down. So as you guys are walking out of the haven, by the way, what's the name of your guys' location?
Oh, like our
Yeah, you're safe.
homestead or whatever
Like
I'll
the
call it.
city?
The
Your
North
homestead.
Wolf Garage.
North Wolf Garage. All right. That's his original name. That's the best name out there. All right.
There was this Twitch streamer I saw one time. It went by North Wolf. I just figured it would fit.
The best. All right. So as you guys are walking out, you do not take the other car. So the other car is going to stay behind, but you are going to track them on foot. So it's been a day or two, but before that, you hear Melissa say in the background, again, she's the leader. She goes, "Take care now. Hope you guys find the people," as she waves and closes the gate behind her. So we're going to now do a little bit of a time jump. 2 days have passed, and we are going to reveal our first map. All right. So there we go. Game is no longer paused. Gotta make sure I got all the things before I keep talking.
Do your thing.
Do my thing like a chicken wang. All right.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, exactly. All right, guys. So, like I said, there's a little bit of a time jump. Oh, they disappeared again. All right, there we go. Yeah, they keep flashing because I keep exiting out of their window. Okay, so you guys should be able to hear that music.
Yep.
All right, cool. Thank you. Chat, you hear the music? It's very faint. There are birds, yes. Awesome. Cool. Thank you. All right, so you guys, like I said, a couple days have passed. You guys have managed to track the truck, and it's about late fall right now, and you've noticed that there are dirt tracks and dirt roads, muddy. It's easy to see that the marks made by tires after a long day of traveling. You bedded down far up into the mountains in the middle of the forest, where you woke up this morning. And one of you scouted the surrounding area with your binoculars. About 800 meters down the road, an orange tent is tucked under a railroad bridge. You seem to recognize this tent, but you can't see the pickup truck that they took. So you keep passing around the binoculars to one another, and you discuss what to do. The scene is yours.
Real quick, I can't see anything.
I also cannot see anything.
It's just
Ditto.
black.
Same.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, this is wonderful.
Welcome
Yay.
to the trash fire.
Welcome to the void.
No, that's us. Sorry, that's us.
Yeah.
Red and I. We're the trash fire.
Yep.
Okay. Can you guys see stuff now?
No.
Yeah.
Kuja, where'd you go?
Sorry, my camera was being stupid.
Get
Fixed
the
it.
camera.
All
Stupid.
right, hold on.
Do we need to have tokens on this scene?
The token's already
I
there.
Think we
So if
do.
you click
'cause
on
I
the
can see a little
token-
box.
If you click on the
Oh.
token,
Yeah.
you should be able to see stuff or no?
I
Yeah.
can hear, but I can't
Yeah,
see.
I can hear as well.
Yeah. If I double click on my token, it opens up the character
sheet.
sheet.
I could see how everybody's little
Little.
mice going
Oh, there we
around.
go. I can see now.
You
Okay.
can see now. That's
Okay.
I can see clear. Oh wait, I can see. No
Ah,
copyrighted
okay, yeah.
music. I know how that works.
I can see now, yeah.
Okay. I'm just fixing things. Don't worry about this, chat. It's fine. It's fine. We're totally professionals here.
It's
Ah,
fine.
wait.
Jordan, you should excuse me, Gordon, you should probably flip the binoculars to the other side.
I know how to use binoculars,
There
young
we go.
man.
You guys should be able to
Alright.
see stuff now.
Yes.
I can see stuff.
Now, the tent is very small, but I would recognize it anywhere. It's one of ours.
Yeah. No, an orange tent out in the wasteland. I'm sure that specific one is definitely ours.
Well, that's a great point. Do we recognize anything on the tent that maybe would mark it as ours?
From this distance, you do not see any distinctions of what could be made on the tent. However, movement in this game is not like D&D. You don't have any movement restrictions, so as long as it makes sense, you can go ahead and move your characters closer.
Oh, everyone's over here. I was like, where is it?
Oh.
Yes.
Sorry, this is just me.
Zoom
messing
in.
around.
Sage
Figuring
is
out
just-
how
It's being
Oh, wow.
yanked.
Yes, so if you hold down the mouse button, you should be able to see like that point.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
you should be able. It goes
Oh,
away
nice.
after a second. Yes.
Well, if, at the very least, we should get a little closer. That way, we'll know for sure if it's one of ours. This could be
Okay.
the break in the case we've been waiting for.
Yeah, we still need to talk about what we're gonna do when we find them.
Yes,
I
was
thought
gonna
it was
ask if
very
there was a
obvious.
plan.
What is obvious?
You just
I'm
got
sorry.
So we're just going to shoot
Coxicum.
them?
Well, yeah, they stole from us. I feel like it's only natural that they be punished in a very equitable way, and death seems very fair in this sense. They cursed a whole encampment of 50 people to die. It's only fair that they should die in recompense.
The
That's
ease
not-
with which you have said those words.
Yeah, no, that's not really for us to decide. Isn't that a group decision? Like, the whole camp should be part of that?
I thought, I mean,
Democracy, dumbass?
democracy, let's be honest here, this is more of a, I mean, I'm second in command, but it's more of a dictatorship, if we're being honest. And we can bring it up. You know what? I'll ask, after we kill them, I'll ask the leader and see if that was okay or not.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Why don't we take a vote?
Like I said, it's more of a dictatorship in this
Is
current
it?
point.
Yeah. Well, we could just leave you, and then you could be your dictator of yourself.
Okay,
I mean,
let's
I
not-
guess
Let's not get a little hasty. Okay.
Okay.
Let's just-
everybody's free to do as they wish as he cocks his like M16.
All right. All right. Can you at least put the safety on at first?
Oh, I took the safety off a long time ago.
I'm not normally one for, like, great communication, as everyone here knows. But maybe we should try talking to them first before we just go and shoot people.
Oh, no. I wasn't saying we just shoot them. We figure out
Yeah.
why they did it, all that other things. And then,
Yeah.
like, what are we going to do? Drag them back against their will? That's, honestly, I think, more evil than the murdering itself.
Okay,
I mean,
but
we
let's
could
also
always
think.
just leave them out here to die. And just take a
Yeah,
step back and-
shooting.
Just seems like what I
Guns.
wanted, but with more steps.
Yes, but
You're
then
just
we're
leaving
not the
him
ones
here to
shooting
die
them.
versus, well, you're
And drawing
not shooting him.
attention.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We make so much noise.
Yeah, remember how the zombies are attracted to loud noises?
Oh, I'm aware. We'll be long gone. Anyway, we should get closer. We should figure out if they are, in fact, our culprits.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I think describing myself as Ted Cruz has put everybody against me for some
I mean,
reason.
Yeah, that's what did it.
You said shoot first.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah, the
game's
Ted
done.
Cruz comparison
go.
is what did it.
Yeah. All right, so
Alright.
we're gonna sneak forward, and who's
there's
gonna take
that-
point?
There's that rock up ahead. I can try and get a little closer.
Okay, just be
Which
careful.
rock are you going for?
Yeah. I'd be going towards this one.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Just move straight there.
Just move straight there. Yep.
I'll sneak up
Can
as
I
well.
roll a stealth just to be on the safe side?
You can, and the first roll of the night is for a stealth roll. Go ahead and go for it.
Oh, I have to do that. Yes, test stealth.
So
Oh,
for those who are just watching for the very first time, they have character sheets, and the number that is next to their skill, designated skill or talent or attribute will determine how many of those rolls are. And it looks like you did not succeed in your stealth roll, but you did not get any bad rolls. So we're going to go ahead and say that you went ahead and moved as close as possible. Describe how you went there, but you didn't really do it very gracefully.
I would probably have started shuffling closer towards the rock and like waved people to like calm down and basically glared at Gordon as he's holding his gun. But in doing so, wasn't quite paying attention, like probably tripped over like a tree root or something like that and made a little bit of extra noise as I got into position.
All right, perfect. All right, and so from that distance, Cujo, you can see a little bit distinguishing markers. You can also see from there seems to be a tear at the top of the tent.
How big of a tear are we talking?
I would say it goes across halfway through the tent, so it's a pretty big tear.
Okay. I'm going to sneak back right about here and relay that information. There's a tear about halfway through the tent on the top. It does look like it could be ours.
Well, maybe
Okay.
we can approach quietly and see if anybody's still inside.
All right, are you guys gonna go approach the tent?
Yeah.
Everybody
Yep.
make a
Go
stealth
together.
check.
Okay, I'm gonna stay further in the back because I'm more of the ranged person
Okay.
as far as marching order goes.
So who's gonna line it up for me? Who's gonna be in the front? Who's gonna be in the middle? Who's gonna be in the back?
I'll be in the front. I'm the
I'll
leader.
be- Do you
Okay.
want to be in the middle, or do you want?
I'm the leader.
I'll be in the back.
I'm the
See?
leader.
No, I'm in the back because I have the
Oh
bow.
well, I thought you were just like gonna like the three of us are gonna move, and you're gonna stay a little.
That's a line.
Okay. Sorry, I thought you were trying to be like.
Marching order, Ren. Come on.
I thought you were gonna
This
be
is
like
classic
sneaky,
D&D.
Like.
Yes.
Oh,
who's
from
who's in the front, the
protecting
middle, and the
us from
back?
the back.
Yes. All right. So go ahead and move closer to the tent. Where are you guys gonna go?
I'll go in the middle. Let Gunzo McGee lead the way.
All right.
I'll keep on
Perfect.
approaching, gun out.
Is that how close you're gonna get? You're gonna get closer. What are we doing?
I'll get closer.
All right. Cool. Everything
kinda
seems
like-
to be all good. You guys all successfully have all successfully rolled a stealth check, so you should be fine to get close to the tent.
I'll kind of like get up to it, peek inside the hole, see if there's anything going on in there.
Sure. So with you peeking inside, or before you even peek inside, you start hearing this.
Oh, wait. That happened and my audio just went out of my head. Like this, I heard a and then like it went out my headphones. I'm gonna like put my thing up and like take a couple steps back.
Okay.
Be like,
Did you peek inside or did you not peek inside?
oh, if I had heard popping off that loud, I probably stopped and then like check to see if everybody else heard it.
Okay. So you keep hearing the sounds. As you get closer, you can investigate if you want the tent. You guys have all successfully rolled a stealth check, so you should be fine.
I'm gonna kind of like look behind me. Does it seem like everybody else is still down to keep going forward, or are they like, no?
It's up to you guys.
As much as Gordon may absolutely drive Simon nuts, he would still be there to protect his back. So yeah, Simon's with
Say
you.
it so grudgingly.
Jesus.
I might say we should draw them out. Draw it out.
See what we're dealing with.
Okay.
Yeah. Just
Who's going to
quietly.
open it?
I also gesture to my sledgehammer.
Okay.
So I was like, I like look around and I pick up like a rock,
Okay.
just like up the ground, be like try to be quiet, like back up, and then pop.
With
I have a knife.
Simon's gonna look between Stacy and Gordon, just be like, enough. Draw it out. Take care of it.
I'm gonna like, I'll say I'll back up just a little bit, just so it's like not right next to the tent. Get kind of, we'll get like a little bit of almost like a firing line or whatever, and then I'll take the rock and like toss it over here.
Okay. So with that, you can still hear the sounds, but you start seeing movement in the tent, and what you're seeing here is just kind of like, imagine a hen pressing against a tent and the fabric of the tent, and it's just pushing up against it, but it can't really get out. So it's just rumbling around, and all you hear are sounds as it's like literally trying to get out but can't get out.
You said it's pushing its head up against it.
Its head, yeah.
Can
it
I?
looked like there's
Can I
just-
shoot it?
You can.
Well, go ahead, Ren.
No, if you want to shoot it, that's fine. I was like, there's a bunch of rocks. We could just try and
Start throwing
mush
rocks at
them.
it.
You can start
But if you
throwing
wanna
rocks.
shoot
You can
Yeah.
shoot it. It's up to you what you guys want to do.
I'll tell you what. I'll look to Stacy because I could see you've got your bow like ready to go. I'm gonna gesture with my sledgehammer in a way that's like, you first, and then I'll back up. Whatever, if it stays standing.
So
Yeah,
so
a
just to
solid nod.
clarify, are you guys trying to shoot or are you trying to hit it with a sledgehammer?
I'm gonna shoot it first
Okay. So you shooting it with what?
with a bow.
Okay, with
I
a
have
bow.
a bow.
All right. Go ahead and do a what's it called? A
Ranged combat.
Yes, ranged combat. Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's go. Hey yo!
Ooh, hey yo, that's a great success. So who's opening up the tent?
I don't think any
I'm
of us
shooting
were
it through
open.
the tent. Yeah.
Oh, you're
Yeah,
just
if
gonna
the- if
shoot
it's-
If it kind of
through
is
the
pushed
tent?
up against
Okay,
it, yeah.
so with the 2 successes, I'll go ahead and let this happen. So you're gonna
Yeah.
go ahead and describe to me what you do.
Okay, so Stacy's kind of in the back. She's gonna shift over to the side just so nobody else is like in line of fire, just in case, you know, gun safety, bow safety. She pulls it back, you know, it goes to her cheek. Her aim, as it's sort of moving through this fabric, you can like, there's I'm sure just like gore on the inside as it's doing this, and she just kind of takes a breath and then releases, and the arrow plunges through the like kind of rips it a little bit as it goes into it.
So kind of sounds a little bit like this. Give it a
Kind of,
second.
yeah.
All right. Give it a second. Sometimes internet can be a little slow. All right, Co. So you go ahead and hit it in the head, and the sound stops. So, the sound has now diminished, but now you have an arrow, and you see like half of the arrow is stuck inside, the other half is stuck on the outside, so you can still see the arrow on the outside, but you start seeing through a hole some blood that starts oozing out from where the arrow has been coming in, and seems like a body is now resting up against the tent. So what do you guys do?
Simon is going to take a second and turn away from the tent and feel his anxiety attack kind of trigger just a little bit.
Simon, get it together.
Stacy,
Grab my arrow.
can you give me 2 seconds?
No, we really don't only have 2 seconds here, okay?
Yeah, well,
we don't know where
we're going to have to
any of the
figure it
others
out,
are.
okay? Just please.
Gordon's over there just like flicking the arrow. just doing a quick check to see if it's still like alive.
Oh, you beat me
It
to
just-
I was gonna say Svetlana goes up and kicks it.
Yeah, I'm flicking the arrow, you're kicking
Yeah,
it. It's like
I'm-
I think
We're
it's
bickering
down.
in the background.
You always do this.
Does anybody want to go inside the tent?
I don't know about inside, but I will look in first.
Okay, so remember, there's a gash on the top, so you can't look through there.
Yeah, I'll take the gun and kind of like lean it in and see if there's anything that's visible.
Okay, so as you do that and you lean in, there is a hole with the gun, so you see the muzzle pointing through the hole, and now what you see on the inside looks like a bloodbath. It's just blood and guts everywhere. You see remnants and pieces of hair and fabric all over the place. You see 2 sleeping bags and a comb, and that comb seems a little familiar to you because it looks like something you've seen before.
I think I've seen this comb. Can I see the zombie inside?
You can. So the walker inside, he has a dislocated jaw, and when you look at him, he's got a distinguishing feature on his forehead. It looks like a V, because you can't really make out what the other part is because of the arrow that got shot directly between his eyes, and now there's blood kind of smeared all over it, and his teeth are open, his guts are kind of spilled. There's a knife embedded inside of him, and he's just resting up against the orange tent now. Just blood all over the place.
Does he resemble one of the deserters?
He does not.
I will check out. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say Svetlana comes up and says, "Can you see any of our supplies?"
I don't. I see some sleeping bags. I do see quite a familiar comb. I don't know if that's ours.
A comb?
Doesn't look like one of our deserters though. He's got like a bit of a V on the forehead. That doesn't sound like one of ours.
Hmm.
Like a vampire V? Like Dracula?
Well, I think it's more like a birthmark or something, less of a widow's peak. If that's.
Do me a favor. I can't pronounce Lana and
Svetlana.
Svetlana
Shit.
and Gordon. Go ahead and roll a scout check for me, please.
Ooh, I'm notoriously bad at those. Hey, still got one. hot dice.
Damn.
Nice. All right, good. 2 successes. That's amazing. So, when you guys look in, you are able to identify the comb and something else that's in there, and it kind of points you to the direction of a neighboring town. It looks like a map, and there's like a circle around that map. So what you guys do with it is up to you.
So the comb, it's memorable to me. Like, do I recognize it as maybe belonging to one of the deserters?
Yes.
Or the 2 deserters are Rebecca and
Matthew.
I believe this is Matthew's comb. I know it. He has that long blonde hair. Look.
But they are not in there?
They are not in there. This the suspicious third is here, and I do not recognize him.
As far as the walkers go,
mhm,
as someone who does not know a lot about the lore, how long does it take them to turn? Like,
So this
From-
is about
take a bit.
4 years into the apocalypse.
Mhm.
So it can take anywhere. No knowledge. It's not. There's no scientists or anything like that around. So this is just from experience, from characters and lore. It could take anywhere between a couple of minutes to a couple days to a couple hours. So it can range.
Okay.
But this body looks fresh.
Okay.
Seems like we do have. Oh, go ahead.
That was
No.
Are
Just
they-
gonna- He'll eventually like rejoin everyone. So this is great and all. Where's the car?
Right, and all the supplies.
Yeah. Is there any like obvious tracks here?
There are. So, since you guys both successfully rolled a scout check, you can determine that there are what looks like tire tracks that goes in this direction.
Referencing the map that we found, does it seem like those might line up?
Yes.
Can we just revisit the killing them part? I'm sorry, like it's still on the brain. Do we have to? Is that really? Are we all really okay with this?
But if we didn't
Listen.
kill it, then it'd probably
No,
be somebody else.
killing the people, not the
Oh, the
zombies.
people. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Listen, I think we all got off on the wrong foot. We're not going to summarily execute or anything like that. I think that was rash, but I think, as this is very visible, if I don't think they're going to part with our camp's goods willingly, and I think when it comes down to it, we need to have the inner strength to do what is necessary.
I'm not saying it's off the table, but I'm just this
you
is
kidding
the
me?
apocalypse. They stole from us. What do you want to do? I mean, like we can let them just
Oh,
live out their
okay.
life. We can get our
Okay.
stuff back. But like, if
last night I took one of the blankets. Are you gonna go ahead and chop my hand off at this point?
I
mean,
would thought
may as
about
well.
it.
It's very different. You did not leave camp, and then with like weeks worth of food. Very different things. I think we are not even on the same level here.
Okay.
Whatever.
So
Let's
here's
just
what
go.
we're going to do. As you guys are talking, Stacy, you start
Yeah.
remembering something, and we're gonna take you into a flashback. So yes, as the wavy lines happen, you are now in a setting. So envision this. There we go. As you're remembering this time, you are now in the woods hunting for food with someone you recognize, and it's Rebecca. And it's a foggy day. Usually, it's usual for the Virginia mountains, and Rebecca, starts asking you some questions like, "Hey, how's it going?" It's not unusual. You guys, are friendly.
Mhm.
and she just asks you like, "How are you doing? How you doing, hon?"
I would be better if we were being quiet while we hunted.
Come on, why you gotta be so mean all the time?
Oh, I don't know, because my life has been turned upside down by a zombie apocalypse, and I'm hunting for food instead of going to the grocery store and making myself some stroganoff for dinner. How are
Yeah,
you?
I mean, I get it, but at least you got somebody to be with you. You know, it's been a couple weeks since you've been here, and like at least you're not out there by yourselves again.
Yeah, you're right. Slight bump up on the whole apocalypse thing.
She rolls her eyes in disgust, kind of just trying to be friendly, and she asks how you and Simon seem to be doing.
We're just about as good as we've always been, you know? Sometimes we squabble. Usually, I mean, it's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah, he's really cute, isn't he? You know, he's really smart too.
Well, he's cute. Definitely cute. And taken. Just to be clear.
No, I get it, but like, you know, I don't mean to be pry or anything, but like, you know, I hear you guys fight all the time, you know, and you guys have only been here for like a couple weeks, and you know, you should give him a break, you know, and he's just amazing, and I think he deserves, you know, some respect.
I'm just really appreciative of somebody who's known us for 2 weeks giving us relationship advice, because like these are things that I didn't know, and apparently there are things that I need to work on, so thank you so much.
You know, he just deserves somebody, you know, of like not your caliber. Like he deserves someone who's like super, you know, smart and attentive to his needs, and like when like I compare somebody else to you, you know,
Yeah.
I just feel like, you know, you just fall short, you know. Nobody's gonna want you, you know, and desire like someone like a bitch like you. All right, so like
Yeah.
just chill out.
Right. No, you're totally right. No one's ever gonna want me. I'm never gonna have a boyfriend or a house or anything like that, even though I already fucking had that for a long time. I
Look,
don't really need your approval, so I don't know why you're telling me this.
like you don't need to be like that. All right, I'm just trying to be friendly and give some friendly advice. All right, so like
Yeah, but you being friendly?
look, I mean, look.
I used to be a high school teacher, and you are on the same level of some of the freshmen, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about, honey. I am A+ material here. Okay.
Don't honey me,
Yeah. No,
sweetheart.
honey,
It is just
look. I don't know
You
what
are
school
not.
you're working at, but it must have been an F school because your shit is stinking all this shit up. Nah, like this
Oh my
guy
God.
deserves so much better than you, and like I can definitely make it better for him.
You know what? Why don't you go tell him that? I'm sure he'd love to hear it. It'd go super well for you.
Oh, honey, don't worry. And as you guys are arguing, your voice levels start to rise, and a group of walkers appear
Ooh.
and surround you guys. And as you guys are being surrounded, you guys are taking care of business and stuff, so you guys can handle your own. And there seems to be 2 walkers left. Rebecca then turns around and shoves the last walker in your face and tells you to fuck off and runs away. And as the walker is now on top of you and you dealing with the other walker, you go ahead and take care of the last 2, and it fades to black. So we then come back to the scene where you are now kind of like in the glaze because you're remembering things, and you have now Simon kind of looking at you worried, along with Gordon and Alana kind of staring at you, kind of like snapping their fingers
Hey.
in front
Please
of
don't
you.
snap at me.
I'm just you went like 1,000-yard stare. I'm
I'm
just making
sorry. I
sure.
was just having a moment. I'm allowed to have a moment, okay?
I'm not saying you're not allowed to have a moment, but we're literally in the middle of nowhere. Okay. You came after me because I needed 2 seconds to catch my breath because I just watched you headshot somebody with an arrow.
Okay.
All right.
Look, if we decide to go after them, they stole shit from us. They've not really been nice in general. I'd say we'll talk to them. If we can bring them back, we can have everybody else decide what to do. I'm okay either way, is all I'm saying, okay?
That is so fucked up for you to say. Let's just go.
What we shouldn't kill people in the apocalypse who are trying to hurt us, or what do you want us to do? Just let
I don't
them
know.
take all
Maybe
of our
remember
stuff?
what life was like before 4 years ago when the fucking world ended. I don't know. Maybe that's so insane to think about.
Yeah, it is insane because it's never gonna happen. Not like this. Oh, maybe once all the walkers are gone. But when is that gonna happen? We have to deal with what we've got now, okay? Which is our own little piece of garbage in our own little town, and we have our own little shack that we live in, and that's all that we need, okay? To live the dream, the new American dream.
Wow. Yeah, your students must have really loved you.
Oh my god.
Simon, that seems a little uncalled for.
Whatever.
I'm
And
sure
he's
she
just
was
gonna
a
start.
great teacher.
Gordon?
Teachers
Simon's
are the
going to start.
backbone of America.
Oh, as you guys are arguing with one another, you start hearing what sounds like walkers from the distance start to creep up, and the level of threat now rises from 1 to 2. As you guys are raising your voices and now drawing nearer some walkers. So what do you guys are going to do?
Maybe we should get out of here and you can have this scuffle later.
I agree with that. We should go.
This town seems promising, and like starting to walk towards.
So you guys go ahead and start walking towards. As you guys are walking towards that new town, we're gonna go ahead and head into another flashback, but this time we're gonna go into a flashback with Simon. So
Oh, God.
Simon, give me a quick second here.
Man, this weather's crazy. It goes from, rainy and birds and just magically turns off.
Yeah,
It's like
exactly.
a light switch.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Where the heck? There it is. I'm trying not to blow your ears off, so 1 second, guys. All right, that should sound muffled. It's on purpose. Okay, cool. All right, so we're gonna go ahead into a flashback with Simon. So Simon is going to be walking and be thinking about this at the same time as he's walking, and it's the early. So this, to give you a mindset, is it's the early 2000s, Simon, and we see you kind of like in a dorm room, almost an I would say more of an apartment studio, right? You're sitting at your desk, you're finishing up work, and you're about to log on to a world-renowned MMORPG called World of Elves, because the other one we can't talk about, okay? So it's a super popular game at the time, and they came out with a bunch of expansions. You can get it on PC, and you call your best friend Aaron. So the phone rings, and he picks up.
Hey, are we doing the raid tonight?
Yeah, what's up, man? How's it going?
I'm good. Fucking work is is pretty soul draining, so I would love to lose myself and get some solid progress on my character. Are you free? What are you up to?
Yeah, man, I'm so stoked, dude. Like, I can't wait to make sure that we raid tonight. I'm gonna make a new character. There was this new elf character that I was working on last night. I'm trying to get it to level 15, but we could talk about it a little bit later. But dude, man, I want to hear about you and that new girlfriend of yours, man, Stacy.
Yeah, it's been pretty cool so far.
Dude, tell me about it. Like, how have things been going?
They're good. They're good. They're good.
What do you mean they're good? It's like date 4, man. Like, you barely passed date 1 with anybody else.
Yeah, I know. It's fine. It's just
come on, dude. There's backbone.
There's just grow back. Okay, all right.
Come on, you got
there's
this.
a little there's a little bit of a personality clash, but you know we're working through it, and I realize that I need to, you know, put myself in those situations where I can grow. You know why are you asking me? When was your last date?
Mine was like 3 weeks ago, dude. Like, you know, I don't know if that's gonna. Who cares about me? I'm talking about you, man. Like, I want to hear how things are going with this girl, man. Because like, you were so excited last time we talked. You were like, man, this was amazing. This date, I think she might be the one. And I want to be a supportive friend here. So like, I'm just trying to see like how things are going with you, and like, I want to make sure that you know I could be here for you because like we've been best buds since like kindergarten, man. Like, I just want to make sure that things are going well and that we, you know, I could be there as a good friend for you.
I get it. I get it, man. There was a little bit of a fight. There was a little fight. It was a nothing fight. And, you know, I don't do confrontation like at all.
Well,
so,
yeah,
you know,
but we've been working on that, right? Like, dude, you've been awesome.
You pushing me into debates about fucking politics is not working on that, okay?
Look,
just because you love to be in the debate club and all that shit doesn't mean that I do.
Well, look, you know, it helps me develop a personality, and you have a great personality. Like, you know, like this chick is into you, right? Like, she's obviously into you. You're on date 4. Things are going well. Just like, don't overthink things, man. Like, you do things amazingly. Like, how many times do I have to tell you, like, you don't have to like overthink, like, are you gonna have pasta or are you gonna have chicken wings? Like, you know, it's not that serious.
Well, but hold on. But some people might be against chicken wings and might prefer a nice basic dinner like pasta. Like, you know, and if I'm gonna put my best foot forward, I want to make sure I pick the right one, and I can't just ask. Because if I just ask,
do you
then
hear
like
yourself?
All right, maybe I overthink a little.
Yeah, exactly. You might want to tone it down a bit, dude. Like, I'm sure she's a wonderful girl, and like, you guys are gonna be amazing together. Like, there's nothing wrong. Like, y'all need to you need to chill out, man, and just chillax and relax, man. Take it easy.
Well, I would love to do that while we fucking raid. So,
all right, dude.
Why are you making a new character? I thought
because
we were raiding with our ones we got right now.
No, look, sometimes you just need a panda, all right? You need a panda to take you to the land of dynasties, all right? So as you guys continue, the scene's gonna fade to black, but you're not done yet remembering things. So we're gonna go ahead and allude a little bit towards the future, about a year or two later, and you're over now Stacy's house, and you hear a phone call come through your cell phone, or a call is coming through your cell phone. Excuse me.
Sorry, can we just pause the movie for 2 seconds?
Yes.
I'll step away from Stacy and answer the phone. Hello.
Hey, you there?
Okay. Yeah, I just answered the phone. What's going on? Why are you freaking out?
Dude, do you not hear what's going on?
We're watching a movie, man. What are you talking? I'm not at home.
Turn on the news, man. Turn on the news.
I'll walk back into the room. Stacy, Aaron's freaking out. He wants us to turn on the news.
Oh, okay. Do you have to do the input thing?
You would have to hit input, and then you have to go to channel 3.
Channel 2? Oh, channel 3. Okay.
3, yeah.
I wish things were labeled better. Just switches it over.
I mean, they are. It's fine. What do we see when we turn on the news?
You start hearing some news broadcasts.
Listen to news radio stations for updates.
And the news broadcast starts coming through. You start seeing that there seems to be some
People who are
mayhem.
allowed to come out of hiding may be evacuated to unaffected areas within a few
God.
days.
Aaron, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here, man. I'm on my way. I'm on my way to go pick you up. Are you guys there yet? You're still at
Wh-
Stacy's house, right?
Yeah, we're here. What's okay? I just see chaos. What's
we gotta
happening?
go, buddy. We gotta go. This is no joke, man. We gotta go. Things are getting crazy. Holy crap! There's gunfire, dude. Just hurry up and get your stuff together.
What
We
the
gotta go. We got
Oh,
to
okay,
go.
okay. All right, we'll be ready to go. Just get over here.
I'm coming
going
in
on? Is
right
there an
now.
attack?
I'm coming in right now. I'm pulling up right now. You should hear the car right outside.
I'll hang up the phone. We gotta go. We gotta go now. Grab whenever you
What do you
can.
mean
We
go?
gotta
Where
go.
are we going?
I don't know. He has a car. We just need to get the fuck out of here because apparently shit's gone to hell.
Do we need to take anything? What do you mean?
I don't know. Grab your sweater, your jacket. I don't know.
Okay.
Do you have a gun? You have a gun, right?
No, I don't have a gun. Why would I have a gun?
You. I don't know. Maybe we haven't really had to talk about gun rights and stuff yet. But let's just grab what we can and then just go.
Oh, what the fuck is happening?
I don't know. And I'm gonna help Stacy collect whatever stuff she has.
And you guys meet Aaron downstairs, get in the car, and fade back to black. So, you guys are now, once this stops, you guys will be in our new area. All right. So,
My map is still the same one.
you should be able to click on the new map. Oh, I didn't do that. I didn't do the thing.
There we go.
Oh, it's loading.
There we go. All right. Hold on.
You do not own any token with vision. So
All right.
Oh.
So there are a couple things that I do want to say before we continue the story. Thank you so much for the donations, guys. I do see the donations. We have $20 that came in from Ash and from Christina, who tipped. One for Cujo, that they said that they're going to find a weapon. And Ash tipped for Ren a weapon. So we will hold on to those as we continue moving along the story. So thank you guys so very, very much. I really do appreciate it. So we are now in the new location, and you guys are approaching a town.
Hey, I
Yes.
still can't see anything on the map.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
Me either.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Try zooming out because my vision is like this. So if you maybe
There
zoom
we go.
out, you're on a different part of the map.
I can
There
see
we go.
everybody's little mouse.
Don't worry, I am fixing things. I
Oh,
do
there you are.
things.
Hold on. I see you guys. I see two of you. And a
Oh my god,
tree.
I see you guys.
All right.
Oh, well, there's the map.
Yes, I am fixing
Oh, yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Do you think?
All right.
Ah,
Who is the scared boy?
That's hi.
Is
that
that
would
you?
be me.
Yes. All right. So you guys should all see
Scared
things
child.
now.
I can see it.
Oh, there you
yes.
are.
All
Who
right,
is
cool.
this
Yeah.
scared boy?
Awesome. So
in the
you
bush,
guys, so you guys are able to see a map now. You guys are, or excuse me, from the map that you guys collected, Gordon, excuse me, Gordon, you saw that you're getting closer to the map or to the town. What is your game plan?
Great question. All right. Let's. Before we get inside, we should, have some form of strategy. I think one, we should definitely stick together. Two, eyes out open. Some of us looking forward, some of us looking behind us. Keep your ears tuned, and we'll look for tracks to see if we can find the car or anything like that. This is our only lead, so we need to keep our eyes peeled.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah,
sound advice.
this
Good job.
sounds good.
You sound surprised that I had good. I'm a leader.
I
Your-
know. We've
your
just been
eyes-
traveling
your-
together.
Right, your ideas before were not that good.
Well,
Yeah, to be
that's-
honest, we're kind of bottom of the barrel.
They were just shoot.
Well, I
It's not
mean, if they
really
were,
that.
I got a little excited. I thought they would be there. I thought we could go home. Sorry, that's on me. That's on
That's
me.
fair. Okay. I'll watch our 6.
Good.
Right. Is there anything obvious to us like going on right
Well,
now? Do
there's
we hear
definitely
anything?
a city or a town sign, and in the town sign, as you're getting closer, it says "Welcome to," and then it looks like the letters are really kind of not taken care of because it's been a couple years. It's the apocalypse, you know. The sign looks a little worn down, but really big is this big red circle with a W on it, and it's on the front welcome sign as you approach it.
Would we recognize that as having some form of meaning?
No.
Well, I think it does have a meaning. I think it's a W inside of a circle.
Oh, very good.
Oh my god, you are so dumb. Very cute. So I'll let that one pass.
It's okay. It's sometimes, sometimes we all whiff on one. I think maybe we get off the main road. We kind of try and stay in as much cover as possible. Oh, one thing, if we do come across people, maybe just let me do the talking and not argue. Just general idea.
So
it's a
go
little
ahead
weird
and
you
roll
specifically
a
said don't
scout
argue,
and
but-
a stealth check for all of you.
A scout and a
rolls?
stealth?
Yes.
Scout.
Oh, I'm scared.
Hey, success on that. That's wild. And a stealth.
2 successes for my scout.
Oh, all successes for me. That's awesome.
And 1 success.
All
for
of
my
you.
stealth.
All of you guys are succeeding and stealthing.
Oh.
Awesome.
Except
Awesome.
Not
Except
succeed.
Lana. 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 Hi.
Can we push rolls in this
You can
system?
push rolls. So that is actually the next thing I
Explain
was going to
that.
talk about. So
Yay.
there's in this game there's called push rolls, which you can do. You add an additional dice to your roll. It's called a stress die, but you also gain a stress for your character. Now, when stress is accumulated in this game, it makes you do bad things. So the more stress you accumulate, the worse the outcome can be for your roll. So yes, you get more dice, but you also accumulate stress. So you can push or you can accept that roll. It's up to you.
I think I should push. I feel like
Go for it.
let's just try it.
Ooh. All right. Was that 0 success again?
Yeah.
Okay, so we didn't succeed, and that's okay. So what's going to happen now is that we're going to continue playing, and I will let you know. So for those viewers that are in right now, what happens is I can increase the threat level or do something else later in the game, and I chose to do something later in the game. So this threat level is at a level 2 because of all the shouting they were doing before. So there is walkers in the area, and you start getting closer to this town. As you guys get closer and closer to this town, you start seeing buildings. Some of those buildings have writings on it. One says wolves are here. The other one is the other kind of locations. You can't really make out details, but you can definitely tell that this city has been kind of overgrown with vegetation, and there's a lot of like debris on the roads. You also see 2 cars in the middle of the road, and there's other locations around, and you guys can decide on what you want to do. If you guys want to stay together, split the party up, it's all up to you.
It doesn't look like any of these cars are our truck, are they?
They are not.
I'd say, yeah, let's let Gordon lead. I'll be in the middle. And then if you two want to stay in the back and cover our rear.
Okay. What is
Okay.
the plan? Are we
Yes,
going
what
to
is
try
the
and
plan?
Search in any of the. Where are we going? We can't just walk straight.
It's true. Do we see any signs or anything that would lead us to believe there were people here recently?
You do see graffiti on certain buildings that just says wolves are here.
What are these wolves?
Does this place look abandoned, or does it look like, can we hear or see like people out and about?
There are no people out and about.
That's not a good sign.
Yeah. I think we should. I mean, should we go building by building and clear things, or?
That is a thought.
Yeah, maybe that's not a bad idea. If they are here in this town, they could be hiding out right now in one of these buildings. So I guess our only choice is to search one by one.
All
Well,
right.
let's be careful of the ones that have wolves in them, whatever that means.
It's potential. I'm not going to make a big guess, but maybe it's another survival group.
Or walkers.
It's also
All right.
possible.
So, which building would you guys like to go in first? You can hold and click down on the location where
one?
you want to go.
I guess the two closest
Yeah.
are this one and this one, right?
Okay. So everybody's chose
This one on our right coming up the road. Just
on the
seems-
Yeah.
right. Okay. So as you guys are approaching this building, it is a residential building, and it's a 2-story building. And as you get closer, go ahead and do a scout check.
Oh shit. That's 3 successes.
Do you want all of us to
Very
make scout checks,
awesome.
or just?
Those who are going in the
There's-
building.
Do we all want to go in the building?
I think maybe we could cover the door, like not go all the way in.
Yeah.
Definitely
Okay.
should stick together just in
So
case.
who's going
Yeah.
in?
We're not going far.
I'll go in.
Okay.
I'll go in. I've got a gun.
Okay.
Just kidding. We're all going in.
All right.
Got a gun.
Okay, so there's a 2-story building. When you go in, think of like a Victorian mansion. You know how large it is. Simon, since you rolled 3 successes, that's a critical success. You're gonna go ahead and loot in this location, and that's where you're gonna find a bat. So you're gonna go ahead and add that bat to your weapon stash, as you
All right.
found a weapon in here. And when you walk in, you think of like those grand Victorians where they have the spiraling staircase, and those stairs just kind of go all the way to the 2nd floor. They have about 3 rooms up top with a bathroom. It's like in the mid 2000s type of era type of house. So it's not like an old Victorian house, but kind of those modern houses. They have glass broken throughout the entire house. The floor is carpeted. With the exception of the grand entrance, which is all tile. The staircase is all wood mahogany, and it's very beautiful. It's a very beautiful home. You can tell, like, back in the day in the 2000s when it was brand new, it was absolutely gorgeous. But now it's just kind of overrun by vegetation on the outside, and it's got broken windows on the outside as well. And you can kind of search the rooms if you choose to. If not, you can kind of leave the area. There's nothing of a threat in this house.
Since we're here, probably search around like a little bit to see if maybe there's some basic supplies or something like that.
Sure.
We've been traveling for a while.
Okay. So the search that you do, Gordon, when you search the house, which floor are you going to go? So there's a top floor and there's a first floor, but then there's a door that you can go through.
I'll probably do the first floor.
Okay. First floor. You go ahead and search the first floor and didn't find anything of value.
Okay.
Okay. Anybody else?
I'll go up to the top floor and search around.
Okay, top floor. So you search around the top floor, and when you open one of the doors, you kind of smell this really strong stench, Lana, and it kind of reminds you of your past, and you go ahead into your memory lock. Not necessarily like a flashback, but you do remember certain things that occur. So you kind of stand there for a second and remember bars, remember conversations, you remember, you know, grabbing what seems to be like a toothbrush, and things of that nature. And these are just flashes of light that happens to you while you look through that. And a very distinct smell of metal. And it's kind of like this metal distinct smell. And when you walk in to this room, you see kind of like a pool of blood on the floor. You also see a person in the corner sitting on his rocker, and on the walls it says, "I'm sorry." And it's written in blood.
Is he dead? Do
He
I
is
know
dead.
that yet?
He is
Okay.
dead. Yes.
Okay. So, I don't necessarily want to call out loudly to the other people, but like maybe signal them that I have found a dead body up here with a message on the wall.
Okay. What does everybody else do?
I'll go up after hearing Svetlana and see if, there's anything else to see. Do they look like one of the people that we're looking for?
It is not one of the people you are looking for. It seems to be a resident. You see some pictures on the cabinet and on the walls, and it looks very familiar and very similar to the person in those pictures.
Let's keep moving.
Okay. Anybody else want to search the house? All right.
Does anybody want a baseball bat?
Do you not need one?
I mean, I've got my sledgehammer, but I have no problem hanging on to it. I just figured I'd ask if anybody was partial to baseball.
I got a knife or two.
I'll take the baseball bat.
Okay. So go ahead and add the baseball bat to your inventory, Lana. And we're going to go ahead and I'm assuming you guys are going to go ahead and move on to the next house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to go to
doing it?
this one? Or would you
Yeah.
like to go across the street?
That looks like a business of some kind. I feel like that's a lot of open space. Could potentially lead to problems.
Okay.
So we don't want to go through. Sorry. I was typing things in. You pointed to the big one, right?
Well, yeah, I
Where
was
do
just saying, which one would you
Which
guys
house do you want to go to next?
I mean,
I'll
okay
go with this one.
I'll go with that
Okay.
one.
Perfect. Everybody going in, or are we staying outside? What's going on?
I can
Everybody
stay
in the
outside.
club.
Everybody in the club getting
I can look out
I mean,
on the outside.
Sure.
Keep watch. I got a baseball bat now, so it's not a shotgun, so it's quiet.
Yeah.
okay. Perfect. All right, so all three of you are going inside?
Sure.
Yeah.
Perfect. So, who's going in first?
Never
I'll
me.
go.
Cujo, you're
I'll
going
go
in?
first.
All right.
Yeah.
So, Cujo, go ahead and roll a stealth check.
That's one.
That is a success. Okay, perfect. So as you walk in, Cujo, and all three of you walk in, you start hearing some sounds. What seems like coming from the back of the house. And Lana, you are startled by a walker, and it comes to attack you. Please roll a close combat.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Very nice. So as this walker comes up to you, then I'm gonna describe the walker. He's kind of missing an eye. He's got his jaws dislocated. His bowels are all taken out. He's covered in this disgusting filth. He smells like absolute trash when you don't take it out. So like, you know, when you take out your trash and stuff, it's really, really bad. It smells absolutely horrific. So tell me how you take care of this walker.
Okay. So, as this walker is walking towards Svetlana, because she's got, you know, close combat skills and stuff, she's gonna sweep its legs out from under it and then just go straight in for a head smash once it's on the ground.
Nice. And as you go in for the head smash, the blood just splurts all over your shirt, and guts, just like literally like brain matter goes on the walls, but also onto your jacket and your shirt. So now you definitely have some matter on you, and you end up going inside, not knowing what's going on inside. You end up going inside out of safety reasons because you see more walkers coming your way.
Okay.
So now all four of you are inside. And Cujo, since you walked in and you had a success, you definitely hear the sounds towards the back of the house. And when you walk into this house, it's a one-story house. The house itself is gray on the outside. It's got a kind of a greenish tint of a roof. The windows on it is actually pretty steady. There's no broken windows or anything like that, but you definitely can see ivy growing on the sides of the walls. When you walk inside, it's very dirty. You have kind of like a wood floor, but there's carpet there. To your left, you see an open space in the living room, and to your right, you have a walker that comes and attacks you.
Okay.
So this walker comes and attacks you, so roll a close combat.
Okay. Definitely good with that. No, I'm not. Ugh.
All right, so you failed that close combat, but since Stacy, I'm assuming, is behind you, because Simon and Stacy are close by to each other. Stacy, what do you do?
I am going to do the thing that I'm good at. I'm gonna shoot it with a bow.
It's close quarters. Bow won't help.
Yes.
You're
Am
literally
I
right
helping
behind
him, or am I doing my own task?
You're helping him.
Okay, so I'm taking the help action sort of
Yes.
thing.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then I will take. Well, let's see what else. I'm gonna quickly string my bow over my shoulder and grab my shovel and try to. I'm gonna put the shovel between the head of the zombie. I'm so sorry, Abaddon. Between the head of the zombie and Simon.
Perfect.
So like as a blocker.
So we're gonna go ahead, as you're pushing up the shovel and stuff, it flashes back, and I know this is a really bad way to do it, but we're gonna flash back to something in the past and take a 10-minute break. So we're gonna leave it right there for everybody, and we're gonna take a short 10-minute break as we don't know what happens to Simon, and Stacy is trying to save her lover, and Gordon is just stroking his chin in the back. So, and we have Lana covered in fecal matter, or not fecal matter, brain matter, excuse me. So,
Growth.
yeah, it's fine. So we're gonna go ahead and take a short break here, chat. Please don't go anywhere as we continue after this short little break, 10 minutes from now. Eventually. Yes. All right. I know there's a little bit of an overkill with all of the viewer discretion stuff, but I want to make sure that y'all understand that shit's about to get real. So, when we last left off, Cujo's character, Simon, walked into the house. It was a very nice, beautiful house. And he got attacked by a walker. And now the walker is being held by Stacy with a shovel. And we went into a beautiful flashback. So, we're going to go ahead and pause this. And hopefully this sound works. That is not the sound, stupid. All right. 1 second, chat. Yay! Okay, it is working now. Can everybody hear the music over in chat? Please let me know. Awesome. Okay, so as we go into a flashback, we're going to go into a very nice, tranquil scene between two people, Simon and Stacy. This is Simon's flashback, and Stacy, you kind of remember this flashback as well. Uh-oh, there it goes.
Damn camera.
I was like, what happened to the camera? All right. The setting is back in the early 2000s, before the apocalypse ever happened. You guys are at dinner, and you're ordering some food. It's a very nice restaurant. It's actually Stacy's favorite restaurant. And the waiter comes up to you, Simon, and says, good evening, sir. Is this your first time here?
Yeah, yes. Yes, it is.
Oh, that's wonderful. Welcome in. And madam, is this your first time as well?
No, I'm here a lot, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, welcome back, madam. Well, tonight's dinner is going to be chef's menu, or chef's choice, which is a lobster. And the lobster is fresh from Maine. It's beautiful. It's wonderful, delicious. It's actually seared on the grill for quite a while. It's seasoned very well. It's got nice buttery crisp to it, along with some pasta, and it's kind of just drenched in that pasta there, with some butter sauce as well. It's tossed in that. And you guys, I can bring over the Cabernet. You guys wine drinkers?
I usually prefer white. If you have Sauvignon Blanc.
Yes.
What do you drink?
We have Sauvignon Blanc.
I am also it's Sauvignon Blanc drinker.
Sauvignon Blanc. Okay, sir. I'll get you the best Sauvignon Blanc. Which have you? And the waiter kind of looks at you, Simon, and notices you're a little young, so he's kind of hesitant to ask for the ID, but notices that this could be your first date and doesn't want to embarrass you, so he kind of just nods and understands and walks away and lets you be. I'll go ahead and bring you guys some water and Sauvignon Blanc, sir. Sauvignon Blanc. I'll bring you some of that.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
And he'll walk away.
So you come here often? Not the pickup line, you know. If you,
No.
you know.
No. I mean, I it's it's kind of fancy, so not too often, but it's. I mean, they have some really good food here, so the chef is amazing, and all of the menus he creates are just really nice. So it's like a little treat.
Yeah, it's
but
it's a nice environment. It's nice and relaxed and kind of fancy, I will say, but it's nice.
yeah,
Good
Thanks.
good spot.
Yeah, thanks for taking me here and
Yeah.
being thoughtful like that.
But
Here's your bread, sir, and madam and sir. Here's your Sauvignon Blanc.
thank you.
Thank you. So, do you you talked a little bit about your job. Do you enjoy it, or is it stepping
Oh.
stone for the next thing?
With s- with labs, it's always kind of a stepping stone. One thing
Yeah.
leads to another, But it helps when you work with people of the like mind. Everybody's on the
Mhm.
same page and trying to accomplish the same thing. So
Yeah.
it helps.
Mhm.
So and how's school? How are the kids doing?
Good. This year, I have I decided to go back and do some like Victorian horror sort of stuff. So right now they're reading Dracula, and then they'll read The Picture of Dorian Gray, which is my favorite. But
I'm partial to Dracula myself. For being
very
honest.
interesting writing style, and just yeah. So it's fun to, and I like to sort of let them read the book, and then we'll watch one of the movies. And Dracula is one of those that the adaptation is always off the mark. The Bram Stoker's Dracula that came out with the one with Keanu Reeves,
Yeah, and
it's
Winona
pretty
Ryder.
close, but they had a romance between Mina and Dracula, and it's kind of weird, but it's good to get the adaptation, and so they can see the differences and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm talking a lot.
Oh no, you're fine. It's
Sir, madam, your salads.
thank you.
There you go.
Man, they're really on time with their stuff.
Yeah, no, they're really fast here. They're great.
You don't have to apologize because if you're excited to talk about something. I think it's kind of cool to be excited about talking about stuff. So,
Yeah, it's just literature nerd sort of thing.
I mean, I respect it. I used to play video games in my parents' basement for a little bit when I went to school. So,
What kind of
everybody's-
video games?
I already feel enough like a nerd. I don't really want to cement
Oh,
it.
come on. No, you
I
said
don't need
it.
the
Now you
brand
have to
on
tell
my-
me. Come on.
Okay. I insert game title here because my brain is thinking of actual games.
It could just
and
be
I don't want-
WoW.
Could
Yeah, I
right?
could say whoa.
whoa, yeah.
World of
Elves, actually.
Yeah, it's World of
Whoa.
Elves.
Oh.
Yeah, yep. That was
A big-
exactly the sound I was dreading.
Yeah,
That's-
big time sync.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just be here, being the nerd out on a date. with-
Well, I mean, it's kind of both of us. Just different kinds of nerds, different flavors,
That's true.
Excuse me, madam, sir. Did you guys decide on what you want to eat for dinner?
Lobster?
Sure.
Lobster. Got it. I'll get it right out for you guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Did
As
you
the-
catch his name?
I didn't. Have you eaten lobster? Because I have no idea how to eat it.
Oh, I assume that they're gonna give it it's already not a claw, it's probably a tail.
Got
And,
it. Got it. Okay.
Sorry, just had a stupid
Don't-
thought.
I mean, stupid thoughts make the world go round. So,
Well, as I always say, you're allowed to be stupid if you're cute. So,
science and people in my profession really avoid the stupid, but I'd say that maybe in this one instance, maybe being stupid would be kind of fun.
we'll practice together.
Works for me.
Time passes, and out comes the nice lobster. Here you go, sir, madam. Your lobster.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you so much. They
Yes.
gave us the claws. Okay, we're in uncharted territory here.
I
Okay.
have no idea what to do. Do you
I-
think we have to like pry it apart?
There's a cracker, and I think that we crack it, and I think there's a twisting mechanism that we
I
have
was
to do
honestly
with it.
gonna use it to threaten the server to tell us how to eat the lobster.
The-
Is that
You
not
know,
an
if we're
option?
paying this much,
the-
they should do it for us, right?
The
Right.
server comes in, kind of whispers over Simon. By the way, you grab the tail and the meat and you slice it open. Just rip it open. That's it.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you. You're not subtle, but thank you.
Shh. I'm not here.
Right, got it. We can
Yes.
all see you, but you're not here. Got it.
Look. It's okay. You're doing great, buddy.
Thank you.
Oh, I cracked it.
Oh.
Oh, there's juices everywhere. Okay.
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 Well,
That's
this is gonna be
okay,
fun.
but Is that wrong?
At
to ask?
seeing Stacy covered in the juice, he'll just like openly start like cracking to like make it as messy as possible. Like I don't see the problem. I think this is fine, right?
Yeah.
Sir, madam, are you okay? As the server
Yeah.
comes
No,
over.
it's fine. Could we get a couple more napkins?
Yeah.
And maybe an
I
extra
got you.
dish for all the shells would be
I
great.
got you. Do you want me to go ahead and take care of that for you? I'll take it to the bag and put it in boxes for you.
That'd be great.
That's
Thank you.
awesome. I got it. Don't worry. By the way, my name's Isaac. I don't know if you guys know this.
Oh,
This is-
I thought you said it at the beginning, and I thought it was something like that. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all. Sorry about that.
it's fine.
Isaac.
Look, I'm super busy. I got like 6 tables in the back. I'm sorry.
No, that's
It's just
fine.
like-
Yeah,
What do you
no,
think?
it's cool.
I got it.
Yeah.
I got you guys. Don't worry. All right. You guys are adorable. I'm just gonna say that.
Thanks. Anyways, so it's going pretty well from my end, I guess. I mean, did the date. Do you want to go get ice cream or something after?
Only if you tell me the correct best flavor of ice cream.
Right now?
Right now. Pressure's on.
Oh,
don't know.
boy.
It's a little intense.
Mint
How you
chocolate
feeling?
chip?
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna say like cookie crumble. No, yeah, mint chocolate chip.
Yeah. No, the mint with the cold and the chocolate creaminess. Very good.
Yeah. There's the place down the street.
Okay.
May as well.
Server
Maybe
comes
we
back
could
with
go
some
for a walk.
bags and goods and places them next to Simon's feet and hands over the bill. And Simon, when you open the bill, it says "Good luck," and on the bottom it says "On the house." And the
Did I
server
mess
walks
something
away.
up?
No, it's all good. And Simon's still going to pull out the cash that he took out for the date,
Mhm.
and still put it in the little booklet thing. And just say, yeah, I think we're good to go.
Okay. After you.
Why, thank you.
And as
But he'll do the
go ahead.
goofy thing and like open the door and like dramatically bow.
Oh, I thank you, sir.
Oh, of course, madam.
Awesome. And as you guys walk out, the scene fades to black, and we are now back in the house where Simon is now fighting for his life as a walker is trying to bite him. Stacy, you have the shovel up against the walker's head. Gordon, do you do anything to help? You're muted.
You are muted, my friend.
Got me. So just to paint the scene a little bit, there is Simon. There's like a shovel between, and then there is a walker.
Correct. And the walker is desperately getting to Simon.
Could I kind of run up, grabbing the shovel, not like taking it away from anybody, but like pushing it in to the walker? Maybe like just trying to force the walker back so they can have some breathing room.
Yes, you can. So go ahead and roll a close combat for me.
Oh, you know what? I'll go ahead and push it even.
You're gonna push it, okay? So add a stress die.
You're a success.
Oh,
Okay, 0
And I
successes.
messed up.
So you desperately try to push the walker away from Simon, and it just becomes a really stressful moment. So Lana, you're in the back. You're gonna add a stress die. Simon, add a stress die. Stacy, add a stress die. Jordan, add a stress die. And as
one I
you
already got.
guys,
Wait, what?
yes,
I'm
add
sorry.
to the one that you already have. Yes.
I'm
Everybody's
sorry,
stressing.
what are we
Yeah,
doing
I'm,
with the stress
I'm-
die?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You're just
I'm-
adding a stressor to your
Okay.
your mark thing.
With my help action, doesn't Simon get a +1 dice to the roll?
Simon does get a +1 to the dice to the roll. He can re-roll if he wants.
yeah, I'm gonna reroll. And specifically, the moment the shovel comes into view, Simon's thought is, Stacy's close. I have to push this thing back.
Okay.
Oh man. Fuck.
Okay.
I'm gonna push.
You're gonna push. So add a stress die to that.
2 successes.
Okay. So, here's what's gonna happen. So we're gonna paint the picture here. Stacy, you hold the shovel up against the wall. You're pushing desperately back. Ryan, Gordon, you're also pushing the walker back. Your guys are desperately trying to get this walker to get off of you. And as you are looking like you're successfully getting this walker off of Simon, the walker then bites down and takes a piece of flesh off of Simon's arm.
Fuck. Is it dead? Can I is it still
Yes,
up and doing?
It's
Okay.
still up and doing stuff. So
Simon is gonna fucking bull rush. The moment he feels the bite and feels the pain, he's gonna bull rush and take this thing down.
okay, describe that to me.
He is going to swing the sledgehammer as hard as he can and aim for the cheek
So he's
of
gonna
the.
aim for the cheek of the walker.
Yeah.
And hold on, I gotta play this sound. All right. So, Simon, as you slammed the sledgehammer straight down onto the walker's head, the immense pain rushes through your body as you notice and scream off the top of your lungs because of the bite that you just now incurred. Lana and Ryan, roll a medicine check for me.
Successes.
Okay. Gordon, you remember from your past experiences that you have seen something that works with bites as long as it's not on the chest or your neck.
Do I know what works, or do I just know that
Yes,
it's
you do know what works.
You gotta cut it off, probably.
Gotta cut it off, so describe it to me.
Am I cutting it off right now?
You tell me what you want to do. You gotta relay that message.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I was like, oh, do I have like the hatchet out? I'm Simon. Is the zombie dead, or is that still like a
Zombie's
walker?
dead. Zombies obliterated. There's guts all over you guys.
I'm gonna like run up to Simon, like I'm not very strong, but I'll kind of like swirl him around. This is going to sound very rash. This is going to sound a little fucked
I
up,
know,
but I
know.
need you to. We're gonna have to take your arm. Just keep. I need you to come to terms with that this second.
Just fucking do it. Just take it off.
Well, does anybody have like a machete?
I have an axe.
Okay.
Hey.
Roll strength. Are you
I'm
gonna do
going
it,
to-
or who's gonna do it?
Well, so with
You
my
can cut
medicine
it.
and everything, would I like go ahead and like make a tourniquet and stuff to
You
actually
could.
make sure
You
that it
gotta
doesn't
describe the
absolutely bleed out?
scene to me.
All right, yeah. So I'll like take a belt. I'm wearing my nice alligator skin belt. I'll take it. I'll like wrap around the arm, cinch it really tight, and maybe like roll back the clothing because he's like wearing a sweater. Be like, you know, we draw a line like with my if I have like a pen or something like that. But just aim right here. Like make sure it's a pretty healthy distance above the bite. Just one swoop, and I'm gonna like pile my body on top of Simon so he doesn't move.
Okay.
I'm right here. Stop.
Simon is going to, with every ounce of willpower, turn away from where they are striking.
I think Stacy will come in and just be like, "It's okay, baby. Look at me. It's okay."
Okay.
Or she's just crying.
Who's going to do the hacking?
I can do it. I'll be like, Svetlana has chopped up limbs before.
Okay.
I can do it.
So.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. All right. So, as Gordon's described before, Simon, you are in immense pain. You're on the floor. You're basically almost screaming your head off. And the tourniquet is working. Gordon has got you pinned down. Stacy, what are you doing?
I am making him look at me, telling him it's gonna be okay, freaking out. I'm kind of the comfort and support of him to try and draw his attention away from what's going on, and like also freaking out, but mostly just that.
Okay. Lana, describe to me how you're going to do it.
Okay. So I'm gonna. Okay. Right now we're going to do a countdown. Are you ready?
Don't do a fucking countdown. Just take
It's
my
okay,
fucking
we're
arm
gonna
off.
do the countdown. So she's gonna go 3 and just do it with like. Okay. 3.
Swash. All right. So as give me 1 second.
I have a question about the help stuff because
Sure.
I was just looking at it. So it's if you don't take any other actions, you are technically helping, which gives a +1. Is that happens before the roll, right? Or
Correct. Before
does
the
that
roll.
happen after? Okay.
Well, it happens before their roll.
Okay.
Is the way that I interpret
Oh,
it.
yeah. So the two of us are helping. Would she get the extra 2 dice for that,
She
or?
can. Well, she's not rolling for it. We're gonna assume she's successful.
Oh,
here.
okay.
So,
Cool.
we're gonna go ahead and she's gonna swing. And when she swings down with that axe, the axe is not going to slice all the way through because it's brand new flesh. So the axe is going to come down and make a squish sound, and it's gonna hit so hard. Simon, you are screaming in agony, in pain, because that is shooting through your entire arm. Okay.
I'm gonna take my tie and like shove it into his mouth.
Okay. He's
I'm biting
screaming
down as hard as I can and trying not to scream, but I am.
He is screaming in bloody murder. And as Lana is raising her axe again, you start hearing pounding on the door. So the door starts getting pounded on from the outside. Okay? And you start hearing sounds outside as walkers are now pounding on your door as you are trying to save Simon. Simon is going to brace for impact again, and as he sees the axe come down again from Lana, he passes out. And Lana cleans right through the bone and tendons, and now Simon's arm is bleeding. What do you guys do?
So tighten up the tourniquet. Try to like staunch all the bleeding that I can.
Put pressure on it.
Put pressure on it.
Put
So
some dust on it.
is it only from one door that they are like barging?
Currently only from one door.
Is there a back door to this place?
There is a back door.
I'll
My
go ahead and-
recommendation is you don't move.
Okay.
Why?
I don't move then.
Why? Why don't move?
He's passed out. Who's carrying him?
Svetlana's really strong.
Yeah.
I'm strong.
Okay,
I wasn't so much gonna like leave as I was gonna check to see if the coast was clear, if even
Okay.
that was an option.
that's good. That is an option.
I'll go check the back door, like if there's like a peephole or like a window, just to see if like we're not like running out into a bunch of walkers.
Okay, perfect. As you do that, Lana, roll medicine for me and add 2 dice.
Okay.
Okay, so you have a success on that. So, Lana, you have a flashback that's very quickly, but it kind of takes you back to the moment that you were in prison and you were helping your sisters out. And during this time period, you also had a friend that you were in the same cell with, and you were trying to escape because this is during the time of the apocalypse, and your friend also got bit, and you ended up taking off one of their limbs to save their life. And you remember and recall in this flashback that you had to cauterize, thank you, cauterize the wound to close it up to make sure that he's able to survive. And as you remember that, you flash back and you pull out from your medicine some matches.
Some matches.
Matches.
Okay. So we're in a house, yes.
You're in a house.
Yeah, because I don't want to just cauterize it with a single match. That does
Correct.
not seem helpful. Is there
No.
a stove?
There is a stove.
Okay. Is it a gas stove?
You check it, and it is a gas stove. Yes.
Okay. And can I find a frying pan?
There is a frying pan. Yes.
Okay. So Svetlana's gonna go to the gas stove and try and get that to ignite. Is that gonna be a problem? Can that just do that?
Okay, so you go ahead and ignite the stove, and since this stove hasn't turned on in a long time, it takes a couple clicks for it to finally just, you hear click, 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 poof, as the fire then ignites, and you place the pan on top of the fire.
Okay, cool.
What's going
it
on
one?
now?
Should I? Well, let's say it's all heated up already.
Okay.
And
Couple
She's
minutes
gonna
pass by. Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna block the door if we're waiting for that.
Yep, the door is definitely being banged on.
Okay. So
Yeah, I'm
Simon's
gonna
passed
put.
out.
Yeah, I'm gonna put stuff in front of the door so that the zombies don't get through the door.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'll do that as well.
All right.
Yeah.
Great. Great.
So I'm gonna come back with this heated frying pan,
Mm-hmm.
and gonna just put it straight on that stump and
Okay.
cauterize that wound.
Perfect. Simon, you're still passed out. At the moment that she brings that frying pan and makes contact with your stub now, you wake up.
How are you doing?
Got my tie in your mouth.
Simon. Are you back? Can you move?
You okay?
It's-
Simon?
He's here. He's not talking.
Baby, it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna be just fine. I need you to stand up. Can you stand up for me, okay? Okay. Okay. All right. I'm gonna help him up to his feet. All right. What do we do now?
At this point, you guys are all covered in Simon's blood and the walker's blood. So you guys are all covered in blood and guts, and the floor is just slippery with all of the blood and stains. You see like just handprints and hand marks of you guys stumbling around the walls trying to get up, trying to help Simon out. So all of your fingerprints and stuff are all over the place. What do you guys decide to do?
I think we should probably hoof it right, friends.
That sounds good to me.
Stacy.
Simon, can you walk?
Yeah. What? What?
I'm sorry.
For what?
I'm sorry for all of it.
Hey, you could be sorry later.
Shh,
Right now.
Please just shut up. I'm sorry. I love you. But you all need to go.
They're not leaving you behind. You're
You all
fine.
need to go. Please.
I am not leaving you behind.
Stacy.
How much have we been through? Okay? How many arguments? How many fucking apocalypse bullshit things have we been through?
I shut her up by kissing her.
Oh,
Gordon,
Yeah.
is that gun loaded?
Always?
Would you like to trade for a sledgehammer?
I'm gonna be honest with you. And he's gonna take the gun and put it like, not really, because you're gonna come with us, bud. Like, you can do this. You can.
Guys, I have one fucking arm. I'm not gonna be any use to you guys.
okay. I was gonna be really mean and be like, to be fair, you're not that useful anyways, but I'm not gonna do that right now.
Wow, we just
I mean,
we took the top
could.
off of that one. Didn't
You
we?
could.
Sorry.
We opened that door, didn't we?
I'm gonna take out some painkillers and shove them into his mouth, kiss him, smack him on the cheek, and go, stop being stupid, get your feet moving, they still work, let's go.
Okay.
I'm not leaving you behind.
Roll an
How
empathy
much
check for me,
harm?
Stacy.
Yeah.
How much what?
How much arm was taken? Are we
He's got
talking
it
like-
at the elbow. He's still got
Okay.
he's still got his arm, just not the extremities.
Medicine?
No, empathy. You're gonna be
Oh,
doing an empathy roll, and
I'm real good
let's
at
do
this.
leadership.
It doesn't matter which one I roll. I'll tell you that much right now. Alright, let's see. Oh, nope.
Oof. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. So you did not succeed to this roll. However, Simon's gonna shut up and take the pills because his love for you is deeper than anything else, and
alright.
the threat level went from 2 to 3 now. So he's convinced now to go along with you guys, and you guys are going to go to what seems like a storage facility. So you guys are going to get out of the house. You divert the walkers that are at the door because you guys are able to get through stealthily to this other house. Once you get into the house, you guys notice that it seems to be kind of lived in recently. There seems to be furniture that is placed in specific spots. You still hear walkers, which is why the walkers are still going on in your ears. They're all over the place. They're surrounding this area. However, as you guys are moving around in this space, it is a 2-story house, and you notice that the stove is on. What do you do?
Which one of these houses are
It's
we
the one
going
all the
to?
way at the end, the red one with the red.
Oh, this big one right here.
Yes.
Gotcha. So, okay. It seems like there's some activity up there. I think sticking together, great idea. I think we get in there and we try to take them by surprise. Maybe we can startle them, and then we can get some answers out of them. I think I did. I think that'll work. If I can get them talking, I think I can get it working.
Agreed.
Okay. So are you guys going to search?
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you individually searching or are you going all together?
I think all
Yeah.
together.
Together, yeah.
Okay.
I'm back with Simon though. We're in the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have not left Stacy's side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Stacy and Simon are together, and Gordon and Lana are together. As you guys are searching individually in each room, you are then jumped and hit from behind by, on the stem of your neck. You just feel this huge pain in the back of your neck and pass out.
All of them?
Who are-
All of us?
All of us?
you guys.
Fuck.
Okay. So, as you guys are passed out now, we are going to go to the next flashback, which is Simon. So, Simon. Once this thing stops talking and growling in my ears, we'll set up your scene. All right, Simon. So, you've been through some hell tonight. Your arm has been chopped off, and you've been hit in the back of the head. You have to take, by the way, take 1 health off. So you're down to 2, and everybody else is good. Add a stressor to every single one of you guys. So.
So are we all at 2 stress now?
Some
I'm
of
at
you are at
3.
2. Some of you
I'm
are
at
2. some are
3.
3. Yeah. All right. So, last night, you have a flashback to last night, Simon.
Oh, this arm is my favorite.
You have your arms and limbs back all of a sudden.
So great.
It's wonderful. Okay. So, Simon, this is 2 nights ago, not last night. 2 nights ago. What would you be doing at the campsite normally on just a regular old night? This is before you find out anything. What would Simon be doing right at this moment?
I'd probably be helping people out. I mean, I've got basic medical gear. I'd probably be, cleaning up some wounds, just like smaller things that people might have encountered when they're like out hunting or anything like that. Just trying to be like the quote unquote in town doctor.
Okay, so you're the in-town doctor. So you're wrapping up at the clinic at this time, and you're walking out. It's really late at night. You kind of did your rounds and whatnot, and all of a sudden, you hear what seems like a loud bang in the direction of the garage. It sounds like 2 car doors, and you hear like skid marks, and you head in that direction. And when you are walking, you see the garage in the distance, and you look to your left, and you notice taillights, and as they get smaller and smaller because it's going into the distance, and you go ahead and close the gate and head towards the garage, and you start hearing banging noise. What do you do?
I'd probably grab the nearest weapon and move in quietly, because it's just banging. I don't hear the sounds of like a walker or anything like that.
You just hear banging at this time. You're not
Okay.
close enough yet.
Yeah, I'd say I'd pick up probably like a pipe or something like that, or maybe a wrench when I get into the garage and find the source of the banging and just keep the wrench held high.
Okay. As you enter through the garage, there's what seems like a full moon out, and the light of the moon kind of shines through a window, and it's a garage, just like basically like a warehouse almost. And you notice, there's nothing seems to be out of place. But as you move towards more into the garage, you notice a streak of blood that is basically dragged from one end into a closet where the banging is coming from.
I will immediately rush to open the closet.
Okay. As you rush to open the closet, this happens.
Oh.
Okay. As you grab the walker, you notice a couple things about it. It's about a 5'10" person. It has green eyes, brown hair. It's got a t-shirt with a red mustache fellow on it. That seems to be a part of a video game. And he's wearing jeans and sneakers. And a screwdriver has been shoved through its heart.
Is this Aaron?
You look up at his eyes and you see his teeth snaring at you as your childhood friend from kindergarten is now looking straight at you, trying to bite you.
Fucking shit. I let the adrenaline kick in. I wrestle the walker to the ground, and I make it quick. A
All
quick bam right across the side of the face. So just
Okay.
fuck.
What do you do with this info?
I call for whoever's on watch. I just start screaming out at this point.
You see a 5'5" redhead come up to you. What's going on? What's going on?
Aaron is. Aaron got bit.
Got
Somebody
bit?
drove off with the car.
Doesn't look bit to me.
I examine. I take a moment to gather myself, and I examine Aaron's body. Try to find the source.
As you find the source, you notice he didn't get bit, and he's been murdered. He got stabbed through the heart with a screwdriver.
But he was a walker.
He was a walker, yeah.
But I bet you that screwdriver had walker blood on it.
It's known at this time, it's about 5 years into the apocalypse, that once you die, you turn, no matter what. So
so you don't even have to be bitten.
you don't
in
have
order
to
turn a
have
walker?
to be bitten to turn into a walker. You can just die and come back. Honey,
Okay.
who was supposed to be on watch?
Rebecca and her boyfriend.
Who's
drove
that?
off.
The boyfriend, Matthew? Is it Matthew? Was that Southern boy? That goody two good shoes actor. Yeah, I think I remember him. Yeah, the pretty boy.
Yeah. And they
Where
drove
are
off.
they?
They drove off in the truck.
Oh, hell, I gotta go wake up Gordon. And as Melissa turns around, swiftly walking off, leaves you with your best friend at your feet. Brain bashed in now. To the side. What do you do?
Simon's just gonna sit and stare for a while.
Okay. And as he's staring for a while, you could hear what sounds like mumbling and yelling, and a gunshot or two be coming from a door, or from a house not too far away, and the scene fades to black. Now, one second. Gotta set up the scene. You guys are now waking up. Okay. And let me grab your guys' tokens.
I can't see anything.
I know. Oh my god.
What the hell, guys?
Guys.
Guys, hey you guys. All right. Let me
Please and thank you.
grab all of you guys together. There it is. I was like, where is it? All right. Okay, LB, you should be able to see stuff. This is very annoying. Ren, you should be able to see stuff.
I can see.
Thank you.
What's in the field? Why is there skulls in the field?
Oh, that's a good
Lay
question.
out their faces.
Why are there faces there?
Those are good questions. Okay, very good questions. We may or may not have the answer. All right, so
It's a mystery.
so as you guys are waking up, the last person to wake up is Simon. The first one to wake up is Stacy, Lana, and then Gordon. You guys notice that you're inside of a cage along with 3 other people. People you don't recognize whatsoever. And you're inside of what seems to be a warehouse. On the outside, let me just make sure. Okay, on the outside, you guys should be able to... Yes. On the outside, you should be able to see just stone wall and just kind of like a warehouse. So there's like steel bars and beams crossing all over the place. It's a very open warehouse, but you're inside of a cage. The cage does have a roof over it, so you can't climb it. And when you survey around the cage, there's only seems to be one door in and out. There are 2 guards at the door, and you have no idea where you're at.
Stacy.
I'm here. Where the fuck are we?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. We're okay. There are other people in this cage, right?
There are 3 other people, yes.
Hello, everyone. I am Gordon Jordan. Could you perhaps maybe fill us in a little bit about what's happening here? I think we're all very much in the dark.
Well, shit's about to be real. I hope that you have your shitting pants on, because these people don't fucking play around, man. I don't know what to tell you, Mr. Suit Man, but this is some crazy shit. All right. Me and some other people here, we're from another community, and we just got snatched up by these crazy lunatics. They're fucking nuts, man. They're crazy. They come in every like so often, and they just grab us and drag us some God knows where, and I don't know what's going on.
Does anybody they grab ever come back?
No.
Good to know. Well, I think we should all take a deep breath. Have you ever tried breathing exercises?
Breathing. This guy. Look at this guy. Yo, Peggy. This guy wants us to breathe. We've been sitting here for 2 days without any food or water.
Oh, that's the only thing you got is breath.
Jesus.
Funny
Calm
guy.
Question.
Yes.
I assume all our gear was taken.
All your gear is taken, yes.
Am I wearing a belt?
You are... Yeah, you are wearing a belt, yes.
While person is rambling, I'm going to see if I can't, double over like I'm in pain, but then start undoing my belt and see if I can't loosen it completely and whisper to Stacy. If somebody comes in here to try to take one of us, strangle the fuck out of them.
I think Svetlana's probably going to be a better idea for that, but yes.
Then I don't know. Whisper it to her. I don't know what you want me to do.
I'm just gonna come up and be in your conversation. Yeah.
Everyone's just crowding around.
It's okay, baby. You're okay. You're okay. Svetlana, he's gonna give you his belt, and you can.
As you guys are whispering to one another, a shorter lady comes through the door. She is a brunette, about 5'2". Kinda struts like she's the boss. All right. Comes in, and you expect a loud, booming voice from this, what seems to be 5'2" girl, but she comes over to the cage and whispers, "You guys, so nice to see you guys. Thank y'all for coming into our lovely abode. I hope you guys have a lovely stay, however long or short that may be. We definitely love company around here. You can definitely be a form of entertainment for us. We'd love to set everyone free. Do you want to be set free?" As he looks to Gordon.
I just wanted to talk to you real quick, if that's at all possible. You seem like a man of means and stature, and this.
As he puts one finger over your lips. You talk too much. You need to relax and enjoy the scenery.
I'd like to try and manipulate him.
Okay, go ahead. Go for it.
I'd like seeing his energy. I almost like a chameleon. I'll like slouch a little bit. Yeah, I really do need to relax. You're right. There is something it's just very. You seem like a person that's really figured this place out, and I have been trying so hard to live a life that no longer exists.
I definitely figured this place out, and you will see when you get set free.
Could you just talk to me for a bit, so maybe you could tell me more about yourself?
Yeah. We are the wolves. We love to set people free. Our motto around here is to make sure that everybody gets liberated from all of society.
I would just love to be a part of that. That seems so interesting, that philosophy. Do you have any literature or perhaps a manager I could speak to?
Oh, you're talking to the head honcho right now, honey. You don't need no negations. And she kind of looks you up and down, kind of looks at you like a piece of meat, and licks her lips a little bit as she continues to talk to you as you try to persuade her. Go ahead and try to do a persuasion.
Manipulation. This is the one thing I'm good at.
Go ahead and try.
Hey, some successes there.
Nice,
And
nice.
I think if I successfully manipulate her, I also get to relieve some stress. This is like the thing I like to do.
Yes. So you do talk to her, and you do get to side with. So you get to side with her. She understands where you're coming from. So tell me a little bit of how you do that. How do you side with her?
So I'm gonna be like, just from the old world, just try to be something that I is just no longer exists.
There's no old world here. We don't believe in the old world, the old society. It's horrible. It's horrendous. We are trying a new way to set everyone free.
I would love to see this new way. I know you probably have got some great plans or whatever for us, but I just want you to know, without any form of anything, just I admire you. I admire this.
Yes, I think you do. And as you're talking to her, she snaps her fingers, and one of her henchmen comes in through the gates, opens up the gates, and grabs one of the other three, and drags them away. And closes the gate behind her.
Could I watch?
Oh, you are going to. Don't you worry. Everybody here gets set free. And she turns around with a smile on her face. She kind of likes you. You know, thinks that you're a little sadistic like she is, and walks away as she drags one of the people away, kicking and screaming as they are dragging them out of the warehouse, and you just hear the doors slam.
I'm gonna walk over to my people. It's so I think really messed up things are happening here, but I think I have an in. I think I have an in.
What do you mean?
Like an in.
I know what that means, but what fucked up things are they doing?
I mean, that guy, there was something about being set free a lot, and I feel like being set free is not, you don't lick your lips that much, when you're, letting a dog outside, you know what I'm saying? I think it's a weird thing. You're probably gonna get killed. But
it looks a little pervy whenever she did that.
It was honestly, every other word she was licking her lips, and I thought that was excessive. But I think, if I can schmooze a little bit more, maybe, there could be an opening there, maybe a chance for us to actually, get out.
As you guys are having this conversation, no, continue. Sorry.
Yeah, so I think, if I could just, schmooze a little bit more, maybe I can pretend to be on their side, just make it seem real. If they offer me to switch sides or something like that, throw a fit, but just know that I'm not actually doing that. I'm trying to open. So keep an eye out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but also, didn't she end that with everyone gets set free?
No. Well, I mean, all I'm saying is that maybe they asked me to join them. I'm a very likable person. I'll be the person on the inside. Also, if they're trying to take us all out, maybe I can distract her just long enough for us to do something.
I'm gonna be real honest with you. I don't think they actually mean to set anybody free based on the chainsaw.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's, I think that's clear, but...
Yeah. Okay, so plan A, you join them, and in 3 months we get let go. Plan B, let's fucking kill everybody, or just get the fuck out of here.
Hey, if I had my gun, that's awesome. That's great. I am missing my Second Amendment rights right now. I'm on that side.
What amendments? To what constitution are you talking about?
Okay, America still exists. Like it or leave it, honey.
Don't ever call her honey again.
Lady, whatever.
Okay. Plan A. You schmooze them into letting us all go. Plan B. Svetlana fucking stabs them.
That's a good plan.
I mean, do you have something to stab with?
I do not. I have this belt. I cannot stab with belt. I can strangle.
Hey,
Cannot stab.
is there anything around that maybe we could utilize inside of here?
You look around, there's not really anything inside the cage, no.
Do the guards? What are the guards armed with?
They're armed with knives.
Did they take all of the stuff, or like
All of your stuff. You can see your stuff like in the far corner of the warehouse. It's not even reachable.
All right, I have an idea here. So, can you paint a picture for me, like where the guards are?
Sure.
How many there
so
are?
in the middle of the warehouse is the cage. The guards are about 15 feet forward, so it's not too far from the door. So they're like right in front of the door. So if you look straight, you have the doors. To the left of that is your stuff, all of your stuff. Okay, but
How many guards
there's
are
other stuff there too.
other stuff.
Other stuff.
How many guards?
2 guards.
2 guards. Are they in like completely different positions? Or are they like right next to each other, like staring straight ahead? Like how do they?
They're looking at you.
But are they like
They're
separate,
blatantly
or-
just
They're
seeing us.
literally just watching you guys.
Do either of them have keys, like that we can see?
You look at them and they don't have keys on them. No.
They don't have keys.
I mean, like, psst. I'm gonna pick out one of the guards. Psst, buddy, come here.
Mm.
Come here.
Mm-mm.
I mean, if you want to lose out on something pretty awesome, that's on you. But that's really on you. You're not gonna find this again.
He looks at the other guard and he's like, so they both walk over.
So, come here. So, either you like champagne. You ever had champagne? It's like wine. It's like wine with bubbles, you know?
This guy! Yo, this guy wants to give us champagne! He looks at you with his knife out and licks the side of the knife and goes,
That's a really dirty knife.
looks you straight in the eyes, and you notice that they have a W on his forehead, and that W is made with like it's scarring over, like if they cut themselves to make the W. And he just looks at you and says, "You're gonna be set free. There's no need to celebrate yet with that champagne. You and your friends will be liberated."
Just like your friend was liberated?
What friend?
Oh, well,
We don't have
Maybe
friends here.
you sure? Saw one.
Uh,
Campsite not too far from here. Similar mark right on his forehead. Didn't look too happy when one of us shot him in the head.
You lie.
Oh yeah, he's super dead.
No, he did.
Yeah, we made sure the brain fucking scattered across the ground.
We poked him with a stick. He did.
Yeah,
Go
if you check
ahead
my
and-
bow, I have arrows that have his brain matter on them still.
Simon, roll a close combat.
Oh, fuck.
Why Simon? Why Simon?
Because he's taunting.
Oh, boy.
2 successes, 1 bad die.
Ooh. So the guy comes in, leans in with those 2 successes, and he goes, "So you killed him? and he grabs you by the shirt and pulls you in close so that your head hits the bar. And he goes, "Don't worry, you'll be first." And then you, with your other arm, hit his arm off and sets you free.
So I just sort of break the grapple?
You just break
That's
the
it?
grapple. That's it.
You know what? That's fine. I mean, at the end of the day, pretty sure I'm going to last longer than your friend did.
Look, you son of a... And as he's about to say bitch, the bitch walks in.
Well,
All
speak of the
5'2",
devil.
all 5'2" walks in and comes in and says, "Stop that, you two. You don't need to worry about them. They're going to get what they deserve." And they go ahead, and she's now coming in with 4 armed guards with her, along with the 2. So there's now 6 of them, including her as 7. And grabs every single one of you and drags you all out to the center of a field where you see right here. And in that field, there's corn everywhere. But you notice there is a big hole in the middle. And in the middle are 2 walkers chained up to the sides of the walls. They look like they've been pets, and all you see are bloodied body parts on the bottom. Some half-eaten corpses, eyes gouged out, blood everywhere. And you recognize the t-shirt to one of the gentlemen that you just saw earlier in the cage with you down there. And she walks over to you and says, "You see, everybody gets liberated here. You'll be set free here soon. Don't you worry."
But you don't? That seems a little one-sided.
"Oh, don't you worry about me. I've been set free a long time ago. Don't worry." And as she pulls back, she commands the other 2 survivors that were in the gate to go down into the pit. And all you hear is screaming coming from the pit to get them out, as they are being thrown in without any weapons. And then they get bit, torn to shreds. You see one of the arms of the survivors get torn clean off its shoulder. The other one gets gutted like a pig in half. It's like you ripped open the skin and the guts just came out and spilled blood all over the place. And then all of a sudden, you see one of their heads' eyes gouge out and fall to the ground as they suffer in pain. Now, what do you guys do?
Do you guys have anything? I have a slight idea.
You have an idea?
I have an idea, kind of.
What are your
I'd
ideas?
say...
I mean, with no items, no anything,
Yeah.
all we have is our stats. So
Yeah.
I can
I only-
throw a rock really well, I guess.
I only have manipulation, and that's
Yeah, there
luckily
you
my
go.
stat.
Let's go.
Svetlana can kill with her hands.
Okay.
That's true. That's true.
I can play half patty cake.
I'm gonna like kind of like jokingly kind of like look over one of the guards that was like laughing at me. I'm gonna be like almost in a whisper, but high enough for everybody to hear, especially the boss. Be like, "You're right. You know, this is kind of lame. I'm surprised that you stuck around as long as you have."
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know. Oh, you're shy. I'm sorry. Are we not supposed to like openly critique this in front of your boss? I mean, I thought we were buddies in there. You were gonna have some of my champagne.
Yeah, I heard that too. You two were real buddy there for a hot second.
Yeah, and you said that I don't know. You said that she licks her lips too much, and that this has honestly gotten
Yeah.
pretty boring.
And-
You said
You
that.
called her
As you
creepy.
Yeah,
are talking mid-sentence, he pulls out his knife and digs it a little bit into the back of your back, to the small of your back, so that the pointy end really starts poking at you.
Can I? I'm trying to create some turmoil here potentially between this guard and the
Mhm.
boss.
Yeah, sure.
Is that something that I can?
You can
potentially
try. You
roll?
can potentially try. Yeah. You got to remember, they're all huddled around, so you're within earshots of everybody.
Yeah, so I mean, so like I'm
Mhm.
trying to like kind of play off the situation, like where I'm
Of course.
like loud whispering.
Of course.
No, you don't have to. I mean, buddy. Like you've known me a long time. You don't have to like pretend in front of everybody. It's fine. Like I think you should be open. You were right. Like
Shut up. Shush.
listen, you're right. She is short. You could probably take her.
You shush. You shut your mouth. You don't know what you're talking about.
It's okay. Like you don't have to act tough. We bonded in there.
And
I think
as he digs a little bit deeper and tells you, shut up. I got something for you guys. You need to play right. Play your cards right. Shut up.
How close is the boss from the edge of the pit?
The boss isn't go to the edge of the pit. She's
Okay.
She's in the back.
Oh, damn it.
So
We can't just kick her in.
no,
You know-
not that easily.
Well, there goes my one idea.
So as you guys are arguing and Gordon is arguing, trying to manipulate one of the guardsmen, Lana, you are close to the pit, and the other guard alongside the, I didn't even give her a name. Hold on.
You called her the bitch earlier.
Yes. Daisy. So she's alongside Daisy, which is the leader's name. And the leader goes in, whispers to the other guard, you know what to do. The guard grabs you and shoves you into the pit.
Okay.
Roll
Can
a
we
close
try to
combat.
catch her?
You can.
Okay.
Yeah,
The
I
closest
wouldn't want...
person, the person closest to her would be Stacy, because Gordon's in the back talking.
Where am I in
Okey-dokey.
relation to Stacy?
You're behind
Oh,
her.
next to me.
Okay.
Cool. Close combat?
Close combat.
Okay.
It's Lana. Lana goes close combat. You're doing close
Oh,
combat.
so Lana does close combat, and
And Stacy, you
I'm
do
helping?
strength. Your strength. You're trying to
Okay.
hold her.
Okay. Okay. Wait,
Can
so
I-
am I helping or am I
No, you're
doing a
trying.
roll?
You're trying to do a roll. You're trying to grab her. She's
Okay,
going
and
into
she's
the pit.
just trying not to fall?
She's
what
going to go into the pit, trying not to fall.
can I help Stacy in trying to grab
With
Svetlana
your one
and bring
good
her back up?
arm.
I mean, listen, I gotta do something.
You
hand.
could try.
A helping hand.
Okay, so I'm on close combat.
Yes. Yes.
I will do now. Svetlana rolls.
Okay.
Nice.
That one's cocked.
That's great. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Oof.
Oof.
I'll push it.
Okay.
I don't want my girl going in there. Oh shit!
Hey.
Oh shit!
Nice. Okay. So, add a stressor if you're already done. I'm assuming you already did. All right. So, Lana, you get pushed into this
Okay.
pit, and like instinct, Stacy lunges towards her to grab her, and you guys end up catching Lana as she's about to enter the pit, and now she's hanging on the edge of this pit. Since you have 5 successes with that push roll, you are able to then pull her out of the pit, and shit's about to get real. So, 1 second. As you guys are hanging on and pulling her up, the Daisy turns around and says, "How dare you?" Prevents her from getting her free. And comes over to Simon and says, "Looks like you're already halfway there anyways. Might as well kick you in next." Grabs Simon.
Not without you, honey. And I'm gonna grab her collar and try to pull her with me if she tries to push me.
Okay? I'm gonna go ahead and say you successfully do that, and you both go over. So now both you and Daisy are in the pit with 2 walkers. As that is happening, the threat level around your location has raised to a 3 due to all of the noise the chainsaws were making earlier. So there are walkers now making their way into the compound that you're at. You notice around you in this compound, it's surrounded by walls, but there's a semi-truck that got blasted through a fence line, which now the walkers are slowly getting into one by one. And as you are looking towards the semi, one of the walkers, as they're getting in, gets caught on this in between the semi and the gate would be, and you start seeing the skin peel off as it's sliding its way through the gate and continues to get its skin completely ripped off to its bones, now revealing flesh and teeth as it walks its way slowly towards you guys. In the middle, you'll notice that there is a fire pit, and walkers are drawn to the fire, so they are going directly to the fire first, which is why you guys see smoke everywhere out here. It's due to the fire that's being brought across the entire location. You start seeing that there are 3 buildings in this location, and you notice that one of the guards that told Gordon to shut up is now heading back into the warehouse. What do you do?
So there's still 5 guards here? Like,
There are 5 guards, yes.
or are they, like, how are they reacting to the zombies coming in? Is this like a
They're
Tuesday
worried
for them,
about
or-
their leader who's now in the pit.
Seems like y'all should go help your leader. Let's go get her.
They're kind of stunned and don't know what to do.
Come. I'm gonna embrace the role of leadership, the thing that Gordon loves. Come, men. Let's go save the leader.
Do we
Okay.
have time to like run back to and get our weapons to like maybe throw Simon some weapons in the pit? and get our own
If
back?
you try to make a break for it, one of the guardsmen could see you. So you want to try to do a stealth check?
Sure.
Okay. Two successes. Lana, you sneakily go behind everybody without being noticed and go after the guard that slipped away into the warehouse. So, Simon, we're back to you. You're in the pit with now Daisy and Stacy. What are you doing?
How far down is the pit?
It's about a 7-foot drop.
7-foot drop?
Yeah.
Is
not a
there
very deep
anybody
hole.
next to me?
There are guards next to you, along with Gordon.
Okay, I am going to attempt to push one of them in there with them, and if he has anything on him, like grab it off as, or I guess, they all have just knives.
They all have knives. Yep.
Okay. I'll try to take one out and I'll try to push
Okay.
him in there.
Okay. Go ahead. Let's try
What is
a strength
force?
test. Strength. Just roll
No, I'm
strength.
sorry. What is force though?
Force would be actually. Let me look that up before I tell you something.
Is that like
incorrectly.
physically like I'm not asking about that. I was just asking about the mechanic.
Force is
I can
the
look it
ability
up.
to
Oh,
lift
sorry, I
heavy.
was like-
Yeah, the mechanic is
Okay.
Force is your ability to lift heavy items, smash open blocked doors, or achieve things that require brute strength and determination.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I got 1 success.
Hold on. There we go. You guys left my screen again. Well, stop leaving my screen.
I
I'm
have to-
sorry. I guess.
I have to leave and come back.
Okay, go for it. You left. You left, and now you're gone, and you are going to force yourself, LB, and you're gonna topple over. Tell me how you do this. Actually, you tell me how you do this. There's the 2 guardsmen are like looking huddled over, really worried about their leader, and Gordon's really
yeah.
trying to be the new leader now. So
Yeah. So they're looking in the pit, like, oh gosh, and she's just gonna come by and just boot him right in the butt and just shove one of them in there. So hopefully he lands on his face.
I'm gonna try and like cover for that. To be like, oh, good initiative, man. Good initiative. You should help the leader. Yes. Look, you should all follow suit. You need to help your leader, protect her.
My God.
yes. So as one of the guys, hold on, I got the perfect sound for this. Wait for it. So LB, you push this guy in, right? And you're going to hear this.
I knew the Wilhelm scream was coming.
Yeah.
All right. He gets pushed in. All right, and now he's being devoured by one of the walkers. So that actually helps out our boy Simon in the pit with Daisy, who is now looking at you like she's going to kick your ass because you pulled her into this pit with the other walker now in this pit with you. So what do?
I want to go for the knife that was on that guard.
Okay. So go ahead and you know what? You successfully find the knife and you grab the knife.
Okay.
Okay.
That remaining walker, is it more focused on me or
He's
Daisy?
chained up, so he
Oh, he's
can't
chained
get
up.
to you. He can't get to you. You're close. You have to be close to the edge of the wall for him to touch you.
Is Daisy visibly armed or no?
Daisy's not armed because she was not expecting to be in this pit,
Okay.
but she is coming at you.
Oh Jesus. Okay. Simon lost his fucking arm earlier, and he's still operating off of a little bit of adrenaline, so he is going to try to stab her
Okay.
and run her into the walker,
Okay.
and then try to climb over both of them to try to get out of the pit.
Okay. Close combat. Go for
I
it.
know it's a lot of shit. that I
No,
just
no.
said,
Close
but-
combat. You're fine.
Oh,
All right. So you can push the roll if you want, but it's gonna stress you out.
how much stress can I take before I snap?
Is the bar full?
It's a little over halfway full.
Okay, so you're still good.
I will push.
Okay, go ahead and push the roll.
Oh my God.
Ooh, and you messed up. So here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna go ahead and grab that knife. You're gonna shove it into the shoulder. So you were aiming for her heart, but you lost an arm. You're still shaking from adrenaline because like you literally are working with one arm. So you grab that knife, you stab her shoulder instead of her heart, and now she's in pain. She grabs that knife out, and as she's about to stab you, the walker that was behind her escapes from the chains as the walker lunges forward, but the chains that were hooked to its back are ripped off of his back, so he no longer has his back attached to the chain, and all you see is his rib cage from behind as he lunges towards Daisy and takes a bite off of her shoulder and where she got stabbed. So Daisy is now down. What do?
I'm gonna try and maybe leap over. Well, the walker that is attacking the guard, the one that's eating him.
Yes.
Is he like doubled over?
He's doubled over.
Okay. I would like to see if I can't run and plant a foot on his back and leap up enough to try to get onto the edge.
Okay, so here's what you're gonna do. We're gonna roll for a success here. We're not gonna roll for it, but this is what we're gonna happen. You're gonna grab a foot because you see limbs everywhere, and that limb has a sharp edge to it. So you're going to grab that foot with the bone exposed, kill the walker that's hunched over eating the guard, and climb on top of the walker out of the pit.
So I just do that?
You just do that. Now, what's
Okay.
your reaction?
Is Stacy still by the other guard?
Yes.
I'm going to push the remaining guard into the pit.
Okay, I'm gonna say that Stacy's actually fighting with this guard, so she's in close proximity, and they're kind of like pushing and shoving each other, kind of like fighting, but they're really close in combat with one another. So you can't just push the guard in without taking her in there.
If that's the case, then with my arm, I'm gonna reach around and grab him by the neck and squeeze as hard as I can, at least to have his focus split.
Okay.
Between
I'm gonna
Stacy.
say as you do this, I'm like, you are fucking do something like that again. I swear to Christ, I will bite your
Not
neck
the
off.
time! Not the time!
Okay. So Stacy, you go ahead and successfully stab this guard on the forehead, bringing him
What?
down. Yep.
I stab him?
Yep, you stab him. You grab his knife and
Okay.
all right, so he's down. There's still two guards remaining, one inside the warehouse. Lana, what are you doing in the warehouse?
I am. So there's the one in the warehouse. He went.
There's one in the warehouse with you.
Can I? I still have that belt that Simon gave me. Can I try and like strangle him from behind so I can get our stuff and get out of there?
You could, or you could try to talk to him.
I don't want to talk to him. Svetlana is a killer.
Okay. Okay. So you're just gonna strangle the guy?
I'm just gonna strangle the guy and get our stuff.
All
It's
right,
important stuff.
cool. So go ahead and roll for close combat.
Okay.
Nice. As you get a success on that. Go ahead and explain to me what you do.
So I'm assuming he went in a little bit before Svetlana.
Yes.
So she's kind of doing a little crouch, sneaking up. She gets the belt ready, puts it in a loop, and she kind of runs and does a spider monkey jump onto the back of his neck, and just pulls it tight and just choke. I don't have to kill him. I mean, I kill him or knock him out, either one, you know.
It's very
But either
Black
way,
Widow, yeah.
He's dead.
He's
down.
just choking to death,
Yeah.
basically. All right.
Yes.
So she's, as you like Black Widow your way onto this guy and choke him with your belt, he falls to the floor. And from the corner of the room, you hear a gunshot come and barely misses you. To the right of the wall, you turn around and you see this southern girl that you've been looking for,
Rachel?
Rebecca.
Rebecca, that's it.
Ren, what the fuck?
My
How
name's
do you not
Rebecca,
remember?
not Rachel,
remember.
bitch. What are you doing
Rebecca?
here?
Rebecca! What are you
Yeah.
doing?
What are you doing here? I was just fine without you. You guys didn't have to follow me. What the hell is wrong with y'all?
But you took our stuff.
No. I took what was mine. I was a part of that community, and they were worth a shit. You know, they kept on trying to tell us, oh, this is for the community. No, fuck that shit. I left with my boyfriend, Matthew, and we left to make a life for ourselves, and now we have you assholes coming after us.
Well, how did that work out for you?
No, you know what? As she cocks her shotgun again, or rifle again, and gets ready to aim down the sight once more. What do you do?
How far away from me?
She's across the room.
Across the room. Is there anything for me to like roll to hide behind? Like anything I can put-
There are the weapons and stuff that you guys have there.
Right.
My gun is there.
That's
Gun is
right.
it, yes. Okay, so I'm gonna go towards our stuff
Okay.
and I guess find the shotgun.
Roll a range combat.
Okay.
Hey.
There we go. Nice. Success. So explain to me how you grab this gun and shoot towards Rebecca.
So I'm gonna do a run and slide onto one knee and find that shotgun and pull it out and face her with it. So I'm crouched down like on one knee with the shotgun.
Okay. Okay. That is not the right music. Sorry. There we go. And you guys disappeared on me again. There we go. All right. So as you roll slide, kind of, you're really Black Widowing this thing, and you come in.
That's part of my character.
So she comes in. She aims down the scope of the gun. It's not a shotgun. It's actually an M16. Shoots towards Rebecca. You nick her on the shoulder. And Rebecca disappears from this location as she knows a way out. So, what do you do next?
Are the others in, like, if I call to them, will they hear me?
No, you're pretty far.
'Cause I would like to see the way out, but I don't want to leave everybody.
Okay, it's up to you. What do you want to do?
Can I?
Is the car there?
Yeah, I want to see if there's stuff, but I don't. I guess I'm gonna follow her to see if I can
Okay,
find a way out for the rest of us.
all right,
There's no immediate danger.
sure. So you follow Rebecca outside of the warehouse. Rebecca has sprinted. She is long gone. She knows this area pretty well, so she's nowhere to be found. But when you walk out of the warehouse, you start seeing the walkers coming through the gate, and where the semi hit through the gate, and you see as one of the walkers are coming through, you kind of see a glimpse of a truck that looks familiar. So what do?
I'm gonna go back and get our stuff and go get my friends so we can all go to the truck.
Sounds good. So you go back inside, you grab your items, and you head towards the field. Now you see two guardsmen coming at Stacy and Gordon. What do?
I still have that gun, right?
You still have the gun. Yep.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna shoot at one of them. Also, try to
Okay.
distract them.
Range combat.
Cool. Ooh. I missed.
Oof,
Messed
you
up.
messed up pretty bad. So what you're gonna do now is you're gonna aim down that barrel. You aim as much as possible. I mean, you've been hitting your shots all night, so you're like perfectly confident rolling down. How do you mess up?
I'm gonna say, because I was overly confident, I wasn't looking at the ground,
Okay.
and I either trip over either an already dead person or something in the ground, and I
Okay.
shoot straight at the ground instead of shooting at the guards.
Perfect. So while you're running towards them and you're aiming down the barrel of the gun, you don't see the walker that's at your feet crawling because it's missing its legs, and you trip over the walker, and now the walker is climbing towards you on top of you. So you hold that thought. Gordon, you have somebody coming at you with a knife. What are you doing?
The only thing I can. Buddy. Hey. Stop. Leader's dead. Walker's through the gate. We're not gonna come at you if we can get away. That walker right behind you though will. And I'm gonna try and get him to basically.
He's not. He's completely ignoring you. He just wants to kill
Okay.
you.
I guess I will do close combat then. I
Okay,
guess I'll,
go ahead.
Try to punch him or something.
Okay. He's got a knife.
I mean, I don't have anything, so.
All right, go for it. Oof.
Yay.
Oh, so you succeed, but you mess up in the process. So what happens is he comes at you with a knife, and he comes at you with a stabbing motion. You end up grabbing his arm with the knife, and you end up seeing this in the movies and didn't think this was gonna actually work. So you kind of do a karate move and twist the knife around to have him basically use that force to stab himself in the gut. So he stabs himself in the gut, but while he was doing that, you also end up cutting your arm and you take 1 damage.
Ouchies.
All right. So, Stacy, Simon, you guys are in the clear, and you see Lana trip over this walker and hear the gunshot barely missing you because she was not aiming very well. What are you doing?
I'm gonna run up to the walker that's trying to grab at Svetlana, and I'm going to stomp as hard as I can on its skull.
Perfect. Go ahead and do close combat for me.
Three successes.
Nice. So here's what's going to happen. You got 3 successes. So remember that other guard that you guys kind of forgot about, and so did I? We're going to go ahead and have you look at the guard, and he was literally coming at you with his knife, but he was running full speed. So Stacy and Simon, both, you see this guy, and you trip him, so he stumbles over himself and rolls into the pit where the walker is at. And Daisy, so you get rid of him, and now you head over to the walker and describe exactly how you take care of the last enemy.
I'm going to take all of the adrenaline and all of the rage and all of everything that I've been experiencing, and I'm going to channel it into my boot, and I'm going to stomp so hard that it's like stomping on an egg, like it's just a sickening crunch.
So would it sound like this?
Oh, yeah, okay. Yep, that one.
Okay.
Yep, that was
Sounds-
the one.
All right, great. So you stomp right on his head, and as his head just explodes with brain matter everywhere. Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, who those are watching and listening, these guys are covered in their own blood and Simon's blood and other walker blood. So they look beautiful. And that will be the last person of the night. Lana, do you tell the others that you saw Rebecca?
Oh, you are muted, my love.
You're muted.
Yes, I will tell the others that I saw Rebecca, and I also saw the truck over there.
All right.
Gotta go.
We forgot.
Go. Let's go. I don't give a shit about any of this anymore.
Is there like a lot of walkers? Like an unreasonable like
there is a
horde, or-
ton of walkers just pushing their way through. You are definitely all over the place with walkers. Now, I will say, Lana, you found the supplies that Rebecca and Matthew have both stolen from you guys, and you ended up finding a truck and a police car with a police radio in it. So, what are you guys going to do?
Get the fuck out.
Yes.
Yes.
think
All
yeah.
right. So
Yeah.
we're gonna
Gonna
go ahead
drive
and
the
split
fuck
up.
home.
We're gonna split up the party. Gordon, you're gonna get into the truck.
So why are we splitting the party?
Yeah,
We're gonna
why are
split
we
up-
splitting?
We're splitting the party to drive both vehicles back. So
Oh, okay.
Oh.
yes, we're driving both vehicles back. So you're taking the police car and you're taking the truck because they both have full of gas and they have resources. In the police car, you guys find a shotgun and some ammo lying around, along with a CB radio that you guys turn on. Gordon, you're gonna go ahead because you're kind of tired of seeing all of this, and you're gonna speed off in the distance. But before you do that, what do you say to the group?
Oh, well, I get the final catch. Well, I think this
No,
was a.
you don't. But what do you say to the group?
I was about to say, do I get the final word in this? I got to come up with something catchy.
No, not yet. You're just talking to the group.
Oh, team, I think this was great. It's like blood is kind of like dripping down my arm. we came out here for just to get our stuff back, but we got our stuff back and extra. I think this is a success.
Simon lost his arm.
I mean, yes, I'm not saying it's a complete success, but I think for all things considered, we're all alive.
Gordon. I have nothing to say. I just wanted to say your name in that disapproving way.
Oh, if saying my name brings you any comfort, friend, you can say it any time you want, as I'm like putting the car into gear.
Okay, perfect. So you guys are now all in the car. As you're driving by, Stacy, Simon, and Lana, you look out the window and you see what seems to be a checkered plaid shirt. It's blue and white with some jeans and and some sneakers. And you notice kind of a well-kept, haircut looking man. He's about 5'10", 5'11", really nice build. And he turns around and all you see is blood on his face and what seems to be expressionless eyes as he slowly walks away, and you recognize that as Matthew. And
I'm gonna lean out the window and say, "Hey, Matthew, fuck you!"
as you drive by, right? And as Matthew is now undead and turning around, he just follows the noise as they normally do. And Gordon, we're gonna get to you here right now. And as you're driving, you're kind of just reminiscing and thinking about times of the past. And we're gonna go into your final flashback of the night. And it fades to black and you start hearing birds chirping. And you hear some water running. It's like a beautiful sunny and windy day in Washington, D.C. The cherry blossoms are blooming, and we catch up to Gordon, who's just finishing up his run around the Lincoln Memorial. Your cell phone rings.
I pick it up and answer.
It's the office calling. Hey, Senator! Jones is at it again. He says he doesn't want to vote yes on the bill. And, there has been deals in place, but he doesn't agree with them.
Well, you tell him that if he doesn't say yes on Proposition 18, then I'm going to have to come down to his office and school him at chess again.
He only wants to back the bill if Michaels and Paul both say yes. He doesn't agree with any of the things that are written in the bill.
Max and Paul will say yes to my craps in the morning. They'll say yes to anything I want them to.
You're so funny, buddy. You're so funny, Gordon. I like you. We gotta play golf again soon.
Of course. If my schedule allows, but you keep my schedule.
I guess we're gonna pencil that in for this afternoon, huh?
Of course.
Yeah, busy day at work, Senator, huh?
Oh, always. Working
right.
for this great country of ours.
Always. All right, Senator, we're going to go ahead and flash forward a couple of years. And 1 second. All right. All right, so we're flash forwarding a couple of years. We have Gordon now and his family are in an encampment. And we see Gordon running towards the streets. There's mayhem everywhere, body parts and zombies everywhere, military everywhere, gunfire just all over the place. And you hear a gentleman here scream, Senator Gordon, come on this way, come this way, bring your family, come on.
Of course. Come. I'm gonna run right to that direction.
Hurry up, as you hear just bombs in the background just going off. You have napalm fires coming off in the background. You hear just gunshots everywhere. The zombies are brand new, so you really don't have a good understanding of what's going on, but you start seeing one of them grab one of the people that are in front of you and your family and just take them down.
Gonna juke, just like not even juking, not even caring.
He's gonna go grab, and all you hear is the groaning of the walker as you run past him. And as you get closer, you see a helicopter. Senator, let's go inside. Come inside, come on.
Come.
But there's only room for one more.
Oh, that's me, and I'm gonna jump in.
He's gonna jump in. So what are you gonna do? Just jump in?
Yeah, I just jump in. I don't even look behind me for my family anymore. It's like, that sounds like my seat, and I'm going to jump inside.
All right. So as you jump into the helicopter is whirling. You hear the engines just whirl, and you start hearing it take off.
You'll get the next one.
As the helicopter lifts, off of the ground, the camera pans to where your family and your friends were. And now all you see is just walkers swarming around them and engulf them as that fades to black.
The sacrifices we all must make for our country, as I close the door.
So
I'm just gonna say I do not feel bad about being mean to this character at all.
So that is not the end. As we pan back to Gordon speeding off into the distance.
He's got the same smile on his face as he's like,
yes. And we get back to Lana, Simon, and Stacy. And the CB radio turns on, and all you hear is static as you're driving down the road. And all of a sudden, you start hearing this.
Hello? Hello? Ted? Anyone? You? Anders? Frequency? Happen? Look. Ted? Please. Sir. Hello? Please.
Simon's gonna hear this,
Hello?
and he's gonna look to Stacy. He's exhausted. He has like nothing left.
She's gonna turn off the radio.
Radio's turned off.
She's gonna take his head and lay it on her shoulder and just start stroking his hair.
I love you.
I love you too, you idiot.
I also love you guys.
And we love you.
I love you all
Lana.
as well.
You not so much.
As you guys continue to drive to your encampment to Norfolk 911 camp. Was that the name of the camp?
The North Garage. The North Wolf Garage.
The North Wolf Garage. As you guys are pulling up, you guys get out excited about, the fact that you brought back stuff. But obviously, war has really taken you guys apart. You've been through a lot in the last couple of days. And all three of you head over to the location where Gordon would be with Melissa to catch up with him and give Melissa the news. Is there anything that you guys want to say before you head in?
I just very much would love a bed.
Yeah, I think you guys can tell them, right?
I've got this.
Okay, come on, let's go get you some. We're gonna need some more blood for you. You lost a little bit.
I lost a lot.
Yeah, you did. We can go take him to our tent, shack.
Okay. So Lana, you're walking in. Gordon's already inside. And as you walk through the door, Lana, you... A second. I don't know why that's so abrupt all the time. Lana, as you walk through the door, a scene holds before you. You look down at the carpet as blood starts curling towards your feet. And as the camera pans towards that pool of blood, up, you see a hand, see some legs, you see hair colored red on the ground. And as the camera pans up, you have a gentleman standing over this person. Knife in hand, blood dripping down from a knife that he's holding. And you recognize this person as Gordon. And it fades to black. That is the end of this episode.
Dun, dun,
Dun, dun, dun.
So, that is it. That wraps it up for us tonight. I hope that my players, you guys enjoyed it. I hope you, the viewers here, enjoyed this episode. I've had a ton of fun. I want to thank once again Free League for sponsoring this stream for the Walking Dead universe. And as I said, this is a universe, which means the next story is somehow connected, and the actions that were taken tonight will affect the next story coming up, so which is super, super exciting. I do want to thank all of the people here that are watching tonight. But let's go ahead and go around one more time. We're going to start with Run DMG. Introduce your character, who you are, where they can find you, etc., etc.
Hey, I'm Run DMG. I am the player of, I guess, murderer Gordon Jordan. You can find me on TikTok, Instagram, pretty much any socials as Run DMG or DMG Run. I make a lot of memes. I am also all month long running a charity drive for Doctors Without Borders. We're a little over halfway through the month. We've already raised almost $12,000. We are trying to finish out really strong and see how much more we can raise. It's been a ton of fun. We have over 70 creators. I think we're up to 74, 75 right now, all contributing their time, rewards, all the donating rewards, all that sort of stuff. So it's been really cool working with all these really awesome creators. And if you are at all interested, there might be a link somewhere on this stream. If not, you can check out one of my social medias channels, and there'll be a link there. But there's a lot of really cool stuff to offer. Tabletop RPGs, 3D printed dice towers, free, not necessarily free, but you donate, and then you can have a game GM'd by a professional. We have start playing gift cards. All sorts of stuff is available. So really appreciate the support that we've already received, and we want to thank you for having me on. This was a lot of fun.
Thank you for being here. And as you've heard here from Run DMG, I am a part of the 70 plus creators here. So any donations made tonight and next week will be going towards that donation goal, which is absolutely fantastic. If we reach that goal, you guys are going to be getting a free leather jacket from me. So one random person will win that giveaway along with another surprise, but we haven't gotten there just yet. So I do appreciate the opportunity to play with you, and it's been a pleasure playing with you, Ryan. LB,
thank you.
You're next. And just go down the line.
That's not my unmute button. Hello, I'm LB Hackemup. You can find me at LB Hackemup on the Twitters, the Blue Skies, Instagram, all that fun stuff, TikTok, all of it. But otherwise, you can find me at Hack Recklessly on the Twitches and the YouTubes. We put up a lovely Monster of the Week series, 3 episodes, about an hour each, with Cujo and North in it. They're all up right now on the YouTube and on Spotify. It's very much like this in that it is has sound effects and cool things, sound, music, all that. But that's all up. But yeah, that's me.
Hello, I am Cujo of Cujo Plays Games and Crit Hit Chronicles. Come and follow me at Cujo Plays Games on all major social media platforms. I'm a variety streamer. I'm gearing up for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which is coming out in February. I'm losing my mind. But speaking of Final Fantasy VII, on Saturdays this month, we're going to be returning to the show next week. We're taking this weekend off, but we are currently running Final Fantasy VII Remission, where North is one of our very, very beloved players. So if you're interested in more TTRPG content, go ahead and follow at Cujo Plays Games on Twitch, as well as TikTok for highlights and all that jazz. So yeah, it was super fun playing tonight, guys.
And I am Ren Reckless. I've been playing Svetlana for this, and you can find me at Ren Reckless on all of the social medias. But again, I am on the Hack Recklessly channel with LB. We have a variety channel. We do lots of cool stuff. There's a lot of fun stuff upcoming in the next month or so. So, yeah, just follow us there.
Awesome, and my name is Norfolf911. For those who don't know, we are starting our TTRPG journey here live today, which was absolutely fantastic. I have actually had a blast playing with all of the new players here. Did I just get shout out in my own channel?
You did.
We will, so stay tuned tonight. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna go ahead and raid into somebody else, but it's been an absolute pleasure. We're normally here Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we play the TTRPGs, JRPGs, and RPGs Monday through Thursday, which is absolutely fantastic. Next week, we're going to continue this Walking Dead universe with a whole new set of players, and they're going to be reacting to what happened tonight with our players here. So if you want to know the continuation of this story, stay tuned next week at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you guys so much again for being here. I look forward to seeing you guys all again next week. Take care, guys.
Don't rub that in my face, Ren, that you could do that.
What?
Wait for it.
Ow! I did. Ow!
So hard.
Oh, yeah. I like the one Ryan. This is
Yeah.
easy.
I like this one
Yes.
too.
My hands are a little
Jesus.
weird.
So many hearts for so much of the community that we are still
Mhm.
watching while the raid is set up.
Oh, hi.
Yes, the raid
Oh,
doesn't want to
hello.
go through.
Hi.
Hello.
Funny
hello.
seeing you here.
Oh, so
Oh.
crazy.
It's crazy, crazy.
Crazy,
Crazy
crazy.
guy.
It's
Simply
so crazy.
crazy.
Yes,
So
so
much crazy
crazy.
happening. Seth is like, DM me, I'll do it.
I'm trying. It's not letting me. It's being dumb. All right, guys, take
Love
care.
you, Marcus.
It was lovely seeing you all again. And now we're gonna do this until 5 minutes is up. Like just this,
just
Just this?
straight up. Oh, just waving our hands, just like this.
just like.
Is it, we really have to do this for 5 minutes? Why are you making us do this? What is happening?
You can't tell
Yes.
me what to do.
You can't tell me what to do. You're not my real dad.
Whatever, Mom. God.
All right, guys, take care.